bringing you another one tonight. An interesting one, as I said earlier. As I said earlier, hey, what's up? Hello? What's it? That's good. Huh? I didn't hear you. I said I didn't hear you.
I said, you say online?
I am. Just started.
Hey, damn, I'm just calling you. I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Okay. All right. Back to us. Now, what's up? What's up, status? We got to talk about this. It was shocking to me. It was shocking to me that Dazn as well would give Claressa the number 2 ghost spot. Growth spot. That's what they did. They said Claressa Shields is not to grow. I didn't say it. Also, I've been kind of catching a little flack because I was on the level, and I still am, that family should not be this strongly entitled to your money. Check this one out, y'all, that I want y'all to look into. I'm working on this. GloRilla is being accused of running out on the plug. Who was the plug, people? I wonder where is Her Majesty when you need her here? Because she seemed to think GloRilla is an honorable person. Well, no, Dazn and Ring Magazine status are not. I understand where you coming from. But Dazn, Ring, they are not fake news organizations. These are real boxing promoters, real boxing businesses status. I'm sorry, my bro, but this is not fake news. They have honestly listed, and they basing it on, from what I can gather, they are basing it upon opponents. They are truly saying that Claressa Shields has not fought a bona fide opponent in the last several fights. We're going to talk about that tonight. Also, we want to talk about who GloRilla is saying ran out on them with the money. What you guess? Her brother. Okay, bet. A-B state status. Would you gather that GloRilla and all of I'm doing it for me and my family now is being accused of running out with the bag from her brother? Also, Corey Holcomb has always bragged about ninjas from the street. Understand, he from the streets. Big homie C said, bring that ass him, boy. We ain't heard nothing from Corey Holcomb since. We're going to talk about that tonight. So we got a great show tonight. We do. Let's start with Claressa. This is not shade. I'm not making fun of it. I'm not making light of it. But I was honestly shocked that Dazn too would say that Claressa Shields is not the greatest woman boxer of all time. They said it unforgivingly. She has not yet responded, and I've been following her ass to see what she has to say. You know what? Let me do an update while we're here. See if she's responding. If she gonna respond, it's gonna be through Instagram or Facebook first, or she's gonna go live. And I am so very serious. I am so very serious to her response to this. She, to be honest about that tonight, Judge, that's without shade. Well, Her Majesty seems to think that she is. I'm waiting on her tonight to come and explain this. Everything that I try and explain pertaining to GloRilla's character and integrity, it's an excuse for it. So what I want to know tonight, what's the excuse for her brother accusing her of running out on a bag for appearance that they put together, that he put together, that they were supposed to be attending. He said she ran out on the plug. I didn't say it, her brother said it, money and all. Also, for the ones that is up to date with Corey Holcomb, on top of it, when you think things could not get worse, just when you think things couldn't get worse, Corey Holcomb got a big ninja asking for his ass. And I don't think Corey Holcomb gonna box him or fight him. Cause I don't think Corey Holcomb fights nothing but women. I saw that with my own eyes. I saw Corey Holcomb walk 10 plus feet into a woman's face and put his hands on her. Then I turned around and watched another grown man look in Corey Holcomb's face and tell him he put hot dogs in his mouth, and Corey Holcomb did nothing. So why would I think he gonna fight Big Homie C? Hell no, that's not happening. Y'all come on, hit them like buttons. If we're gonna open up this phone line, we're gonna have to get those likes up. We're gonna have to. Let's get these conversations going. Tonight we are back on the new ranking of Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields was unnamed the GOAT today, yesterday. Dazn, as well as Ring magazine, that organization said pound for pound. This is what they wrote. Pound for pound. And you put in the opponents in the wins. They say it's nowhere in the hell Claressa Shields could go with 17 fights and only 3 knockouts. They said that tough ass white girl got 25 with 6 knockouts, and her opponents have been of better quality record wise than Claressa Shields. What do y'all think? Do not come in the comments, drop it on me. I ain't make none of this up today. Listen, I just reported, I don't create it. I didn't tell GloRilla to be down there in Memphis running out with that money. I told y'all about GloRilla. I told y'all her ass wasn't legit. I told y'all there's no excuse to turn on family. No excuse. Every black person of decency that I know will tell you that they were raised by their mother and father or mother and grandparents, that you keep your family business behind closed doors. I'm not making any of this up. Welcome everybody. Thank you all for coming here. I am your OG. You just do not know it yet. You just don't know it yet. But I am your defense to the bullshit. And I'll be your offensive MVP to help you win this game of life. If you listen to me, I am your offensive MVP. I'm just here to tell y'all what to look for and what not to look for. I really do as y'all OG want y'all to be. I don't want y'all standing on a crowded beach with other Valentine relatives pretending like you special with a misprinted don't make no damn sense airplane banner that's talking at you but not talking to you. I don't want y'all to be foolish. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Felicia, thank you. And I did read your comment and thank you so much, love, for your support. Please drive safe. I'll get you in here one night, girl. Also, I am still in pre-celebration for the downfall of Corey Holcomb. Yes, I am waiting to do a dance for y'all. I heard through the grapevine, allegedly, because of his perversion and his indifference to what comes out of his mouth. See, he totally has no accountability as a grown ass man. Nobody jokes in those type of ways about women and children. Never have been funny, never will be, Corey. Yet again, just like when you get busted putting your paws on that other young lady and you lied till the video came out, till it was staring you in the face. Instead of you coming out apologizing and realizing that black men need therapy too. Y'all didn't hear me. Instead of you coming out and acknowledging the problem with your verbiage and your delivery and your disrespect, you come out swinging, not realizing you were shadow boxing. Because nobody did a damn thing to you, Corey Holcomb. You did all this to yourself. Now they are putting I seen a YouTuber has put up a whole 11 to 13 minute video of nothing but the worst things coming out of your mouth that you said, Corey Holcomb, about women and kids. You, not TMZ. What you said. But I hear that you've had majority of your shows canceled. Nobody's touching you. Nobody's trying to give you a platform to interview you because they know, Corey. They know for a fact you gonna only say something else stupid. So why would they bring you on a platform for you to clear the air and be able to maybe respectfully, humbly apologize and do like I tell people? Because black women know that black men need therapy too. We all know something's wrong with you, Corey. We can't deny that. The stuff that came out of your mouth that you being held accountable for was a lot. Whenever you ready, Felicia, whenever you ready, my love, you are always welcome to comment in the chat, call, whatever you need to do, whatever you comfortable with. I tell y'all all the time, I am y'all OG, y'all just don't know it yet. I care. I care how we treat one another, and I care how my black women and children are being treated. And I'm sorry. If I feel like you anti-black family, whether it's a single family or a nuclear family with a mother and father, I don't care. OG coming for you. I'm just not in the mood at my age to allow anybody to dog us worse than we already been dogged, y'all. I'm sorry. And it's nobody alive that can blame me for my special love in my heart for the black woman. So y'all please hit that like button. Also, for those that can, support OG. Do that super chat for me, whether it's $1 or whatever. Super chat OG. Also, my cash app is in the comments at Best Kicks 55. I'm not ashamed to say I'm not that big time YouTuber, nor am I ashamed to say that my YouTube check does not cover the devices and the boxes I need to try and bring y'all the very best live stream that I can. I'm not afraid to say that. So if y'all can support OG, whether cash out. And you know what? I debated with my girl last night. I think it was last night, yeah. I debated with my girl, Her Majesty, and I tried every kind of scenario or hypothetical. Hey, my love, Sonya, I got some updates. If you can spare a few minutes tonight to share with your OG, I want to talk about, I had already heard Range saying that Claressa Shields was not the best pound for pound, today best female fighter. I had heard that and read that. But the reason why I was shocked by Dazn is because they kind of work together, you know, more than Katie. Every fight, plus side promoting, Claressa Shields always worked with them, and for them to demote her growth status really is a woe moment. There's something going on, people. There's something going on. I don't care what nobody say. This is not by coincidence. There is a reason that they released this right before her fight. There's trouble in paradise somewhere. Also tonight we are talking about Corey Holcomb, one of my least favorite people. Once again, he's boasted about how tough he is and he's a bad man. So now we got a ninja from the street, big homie CC, and he say, because of the stuff Corey Holcomb has said, he wants to meet him in the ring. Good evening, Sonya. Welcome. Also last night, Sonya, I had a few GloRilla fans. And I'm hoping they come through tonight so I can ask, what do they think about GloRilla's brother? So in other words, the very same thing. Well, she never said GloRilla stole from them. She just said GloRilla didn't give them nothing. But this particular brother saying that GloRilla had a gig that he set up for them to do an appearance. And from me saying she got the money and didn't even show up. So she done ran off with the plug. So I'm very curious, Sonya, how they feel about GloRilla, and does that change anything? Because honestly, these few ladies have been standing on GloRilla's words like she the truth. Come to find out, she a thief. She messing over her own brother. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna start wherever y'all want to. Let's see where those likes are so we can open up this phone line. Let's see. Cause we got a lot to talk about. I need y'all to get into it now. Y'all give me 1 minute. I want to pin this number in the comments. Because we're going to talk about this for a moment. Phone lines are open, but now remember, you cannot call. You cannot call from a private number. If you don't want me to have your number, that's fine. But I don't accept private numbers. Trust me, I do not abuse supporters. Your number is safe with me. So the phone lines are open. I just got it tonight before. See, I was gonna go live about it. See, I'm gonna tell you, I lurk. I don't do nothing but check their statuses on Facebook, on Instagram. So while I was checking her Facebook page, I also checked posts that people made. And they are saying on Facebook that GloRilla done got out on her own brother. That's what he's saying on Facebook. Allegedly. Hey, Miss Mickey, how are you? Thank you so much. We got phone lines are open. 60, I am your OG. You might just don't know it yet. You just might not. 655, I put it back in the comments for you. Thank you so much for asking. Now, as far as it goes to our 17-time undisputed heavyweight champion, I must admit, for Dazn's list, and the reason why it bothered me and the reason why I smell smoke coming out of the camp is because Claressa Shields and Dazn been doing good business, I thought, together. Why would they demote her public status like that? Great, Miss Mickey. Welcome and thank you so much for coming back tonight. See, a lot of times we can be so messy and so negative to a situation that we have missed a small thing. Y'all can trust me. If y'all been to Claressa Shields' last 4 to 5 fights, including the ones that she got the 1.2 million for, Dazn handled all the televising, all of that aspect of advertising and sponsorships and everything. That's an eye opener, y'all. Also, for the people that actually want to see justice and fairness for those here as well that's tired of a handful of black so-called comedians, content creators, and influencers use black women as a stepping stone by monetizing disrespect. It might be good news coming by way of Corey Holcomb. There is a big old booger bear named Big Homie CC that say he don't appreciate Corey Holcomb and the stuff that been coming out. And he said there's somebody right now willing to pay Corey 50K and him 50K to get in the ring. He said he wanna legitimately put them paws on Corey Holcomb ass. Now y'all know, anybody that watched that 5150 show know Corey always talking about real men in the street and how they'll do and handle their business. Let's see if he gonna run up on Big Homie C like he did that woman out there on the street. Yeah, let's see if Corey Holcomb coming outside. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me check. Ain't today Tuesday? Don't he do his show on Tuesday night? Let's see if he out here in these YouTube streets. See what he got to say, y'all. I'm thinking he does do that 5150 show on Tuesday. Let's see if we can find him. I want to hear what he got to say about Big Homie CC. If he live. Let's see if he got anything up to date on it. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, he live. Let's see what he talking about. No.
Nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many people, how many Democrats.
Hold on, Corey Holcomb. No, Corey Holcomb ain't live. That's somebody else playing this stuff. I don't do stuff like that, man. I want to listen to the man. I don't like third party, second party. I'm not going to even talk about nothing if it didn't come out of people's mouth. That's how I am. Now, if they posted it, I'm going to talk about it. If they don't want me to hear, then their ass should not be posting it. But if their ass posted, I'm going to talk about it if it's worth talking about, Claressa. You can call me a hater all you want to. I am not a hater. I love you, girl. I really do. I love you. But I don't owe you no explanation.
Here's how we use Riverside to produce our podcast from start to finish.
No, he ain't. Maybe he's still, but it's, let me see. He's in California. Where he will come on, if he go come on probably about 10, 11 o'clock my time. I'm on Central Time. I want to hear what Corey Holcomb has to say about another man wanting to fight him. And yeah, I'm going to remind him that he had no problem walking in that woman's face, putting his hand on that woman. Yeah, I said it. That's what he did. I don't know why people find a problem with that, but that's what the hell he did. And I want to talk to some of the ladies tonight. Because Because some of y'all been standing on the side of GloRilla, not being able to even meet me halfway with consideration that some of us come from bad places and we have family members that cannot handle the responsibility of money, no less wealth. They can't even manage a household and keep it. And for us to be somebody, because that's your sister or brother, is supposed to be giving you some money or giving you a house or apartment, knowing that person ain't gonna be there long enough but to get evicted and mess your credit up. We telling, demanding that GloRilla do it for all her siblings. And the very one that called herself exposing GloRilla, her brother out here saying the same stuff about her. And yes, I believe it. Because that's her nature, that's her character. That's what she do. I know y'all heard this before, but they show you they are. The way she came out and achieved her notoriety, because it's not success. She's riding, GloRilla is riding a cloud of notoriety. And I've seen a lot of social media personalities receive an audience out of notoriety just to fall on their damn face. Think about it now before you argue with me. Just think about it. Let's all. We hold these truths to be self-evident, people. That all people are created equal. But that don't mean they got damn good sense. You know what I mean? And we all got those family members. We got family members right now, we can give $20,000 cash right now and check back in with them this time tomorrow night and they won't have $20. Just the truth. Can't make this up. And so for so many to actually stand on the fact, hey Israel, some updates, I'm gonna give you an update. How are you first tonight, Israel? How are you doing, beautiful? Can you check in and tell me how your day been and how you doing? All the rest of the ladies have told me how they doing. I need you to tell me how you doing. And I'm going to give you an update because I need you. I know you want to talk about one of these topics. I know you want to call in about one of these topics. I'm grateful you well. I'm well too. I am well too. Thank you so much for asking. I got 3 things on the burner tonight, my love. The first one is I was shocked that somebody that was closely affiliated business-wise and that makes money with Claressa would use their platform to say Claressa Shields is not the greatest woman of all time in boxing. They say she's number 2. They say Katie Taylor is the GOAT. Also, as a lot of you ladies know, Corey Holcomb felt free and secure to walk into a woman's face and put his hands on a woman. But he let Anton Daniels say he eat Oscar Mayer hot dogs for people. He didn't put his hand on him. Now we have a big one. I think they say he used to be a bodyguard. Big homie CC. He says right now he got somebody willing to put out $100K for Corey Holcomb, who always say he's street, that always say he don't bag down from a fight, who always say he always ready to go to war. If Corey step his ass into the ring, let's see if Corey Holcomb is going to bag down from two men who wants to fight. Also, you were here a while last night on the third topic we talking about. GloRilla's sister GloRilla is being accused of doing the very same thing to her brother that's worse than what she was accusing GloRilla of. She just accused GloRilla of being selfish and peeing on her. Her brother is out here saying that GloRilla took a commitment for an appearance and collected the money and jumped ship. Ran out on the plug. Ran off with the bag. And you heard how these women were standing up for GloRilla last night. Where they at now? They gonna come in here and make a damn excuse for it tonight too. And that saddens me. That we don't believe that people show us their nature. We owe it to ourselves to accept people for what they show us they are. Not change it to fit our own personal narratives. Y'all know it takes a special type of son bitch to put all their family business out there just to make $1. Stop it. Stop it. She really is Israel. They said Claressa Shields is not through growth. And I've been monitoring her Instagram, her Facebook. She ain't said nothing. I wonder why she's so quiet. Is it true? Has Claressa Shields accepted being number 2? Because I've seen or heard no response from her. What about y'all? Yeah, that's the same funny looking dude that was talking before with them bad eyes. Yeah, this and here, his eyes was cocked like a 38 special. It's on Facebook. So I'm going to say alleged until y'all confirm. This cat here had some eyes cocked, I ain't lying, his eyes were cocked like an old school 38 special. Both of them was headed in their own atmosphere. I was like, who in the hell is he looking at? And how in the hell did they know when to snap the picture? Because both of his eyes going north and south. I hope you find or run up on it so you can tell me Israel, because you know I trust what y'all tell me. But as of right now, I believe it. Even though it's alleged, I believe it. The phone lines are open. It's pinned in the comment. What do you think? Corey Holcomb, what do you want to talk about? GloRilla? What do you want to talk about? Claressa Shields being demoted as the GOAT? Or do you think that's some bull crap? Hey, joy to the world. The phone number is pinned in the comment. It is 662-392-0360. You cannot call from a block number or a private number. Tonight on the menu, we running into Claressa Shields again, Corey Holcomb, and GloRilla from Manila. Also, there's a dude all over Facebook that say he got a baby with GloRilla. Have y'all heard that allegation or seen that dude? It's a dude say he was tearing that rabbit up. That he put gravy to that rabbit. Hey, who is it? Y'all let me know. She is. And listen, I'm not going to say, but now this look like the brother. This look like the same guy, I must admit. But I hope she keep that same, just get this money mentality and don't use her people for content. It's enough content out here. It might be, you might have to put your own into it and it might not take off the way you want to. But listen, don't put your foot on nobody's neck to try and, you know what, you going to feed the beast, true enough. But after feeding the beast for so long, it turns around and eats you too. I know it, and that's great. I really appreciate that, Israel, that she's not. Like I say, she got here how she got here. She here now, make the best of it. But have some integrity and some honor. Okay, you said GloRilla doing y'all wrong. GloRilla did y'all wrong. You done let the whole world know. Keep moving, sister, and get your money. Just remember, with money comes enemies when you're young and you're black. So the same enemies that GloRilla had about her purse, GloRilla gonna have the same enemies with her purse. Trust me on that. Also, do I have any Holcomb fans in the house tonight? I don't know for what. She has absolutely nothing to be mad at Remy Ma about. Stop that foolishness. Just stop that. Just stop it. Remy Ma ain't DM your husband. You DM'd her. Stop it. All you can do by being mad and boisterous and aggressive toward Remy is looking stupid. You're not gonna convince nobody that Remy Ma did a damn thing to you, Claressa. Leave that girl alone. I mean, leave that girl alone. But you know, when people get proved wrong all the time, people, they gonna fall into that Oedipus victim complex. I'm watching Corey Holcomb do it. I watched Claressa Shields do it. And watch, we're gonna see GloRilla's sister do it. That's just how it go. Listen, the energy if you don't take nothing else tonight from OG, remember this. The energy you put out comes back tenfold. Don't be no good. I know somebody told y'all God is a mess, but he ain't. Look how Claressa Shields be talking about God and cussing at the same time. Hell, if that case, look at the preachers that's hollering, they ain't gay, but they just like to suck dick. I don't know what they got going on, y'all. This crazy out here. I don't know how you in the pulpit telling your folks that you ain't gay and out here getting caught putting Peter birds in your jaws. I don't know, y'all. We gonna pray. That's another show. Yeah, that is a totally another show. We're gonna leave that way it is. But I saw that today, and I did not understand that. How you gonna tell these people you not gay, but you got busted with Peter Bird in your face? Ah, you cannot make this up, people. You can't make this up. Keita, you can't make this up. Peter Bird got busted. Got busted on a Friday and told them folks Sunday, I ain't gay. So you just play with Peter Birds because that's what you like to do. Okay. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Or the phone lines are open. 662-392-0360. And please, if you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. And for anybody that's able to hit that cash app or super chat, please do that. It only goes toward me continuing. Because I'm not that YouTuber that get them fat checks and all that, y'all. Y'all can look at my numbers in that. I do this because I love it. And the worst thing you can do is live stream more than evergreen content when you're a new YouTuber and you're a small channel because there's no money in it. But this is what I love to do. I love to talk to y'all. I have no problem answering comments, but to sit and it helps me from a therapeutic standpoint. I've shared with y'all I have bouts of manic depression and this PTSD I've had for 30 years. It never gets better, but it's manageable, thank God. And this is a tool that helps it. Y'all make me happy. I love y'all. And I want to take the opportunity tonight. If nobody has taken the opportunity to tell you tonight that your OG, even if you don't know it yet, loves you. And I thank each and every one of y'all for being here. Your presence and your comment is important. We have got to stop lending people support that don't even give us a small amount of respect back. I subscribe to a pretty big YouTuber, and he's a black man, and he has great points. But he don't care nothing about his subscribers' points because he doesn't answer comments. I've watched this guy have over 30 comments on a video, and he won't take the time and answer one. And I think that's fucked up. So anyway, thank you all for being here tonight. Hopefully soon you will be able to say, I am your OG. I'm willing to talk it out, debate, and argue with you to get to that point. Thank you, Israel. And you know you my girl. Y'all, and then Israel is beautiful, y'all. I ain't trying to put a business out there, make a blush or nothing. But I tell people all the time, including my wife, I have the finest, beautifulest female supporters that a small channel can ask for. Thank you so much, Keita. I tell her, we talk about it. I said, girl, they be looking good. One thing about OG, he does not live a lie. Okay, Israel. Well, you know, I'm trying to get back to doing live streams on a normal, especially over the weekend. Also, we got a big fight coming up Sunday. I want y'all to come. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna try and find a channel to either watch or listen to the fight, but I'm not paying for it. And it's not because of y'all or anything else. I just don't see no substance or value in who Claressa is fighting. I just don't. I don't see no monetary value. I'm just being honest. As a fan of boxing, I see this as a money grab. You know, some quick pro quo to get some money, and that's it. There is no fight for this fight. Now, if there are some fans in here, hey, the phone lines are open. But I am asking each and every one of y'all to join me on my live stream that night so we can pop popcorn, drink coffee, roll up, drink wine, whatever y'all doing. And we spend some quality time together. I don't know now, Israel. Did you see her on that beach? She is in top shape. And that makes me feel even worse about this fight because I know Franchon can't do nothing but get stuff broke up and dislocated fooling with Claressa Shields. Now they saying she not the GOAT. She gonna really punish Franchon. They making Claressa Shields too damn mad before this fight. They are. I would hate to be Franchon behind them saying, listen, do y'all know how messed up she could have to be in the head for somebody to release something and say she's number 2 after she walks around here in every breath saying she is the best female boxer, not just of this time, but of all time. And them people say, no, you not. And these the same people that's been working with her, y'all. Y'all help me understand this tonight. That's all I'm asking. Also, I need to talk to my 5150 fans. I want to know, is Corey gonna finally fight a man? I think that him fighting Big Homie C will be good for his image. She looked good, Israel, and in tip-top shape. I feel bad for Franchon. I do. She's get caught into something that ain't gonna be as easy as she thought. That woman gonna be out to punish her in the worst type way. And I ain't gonna lie, she looks like she's in tip-top shape to bring the pain. I would not want to be Franchon Cruz. I just wouldn't. No, Lordy. She gonna bring her greasy forehead, flat booty ass in there, and who is gonna be bad? New York in the house. Let's see what we got. Hey, what's up? Who we got here tonight?
Israel, listen, I think that you need to open up the phone lines and do a Ask OG segment. Because I got something to talk to you about that's totally off subject.
Hey, you ain't never off subject, love. What you got for me?
So check this out, right? Okay, so I got a family member who she has a very unhealthy relationship with her son. She don't got no man. She lonely. she's strange, and everybody sees that it ain't right. Like, she want that to be her. It's nothing inappropriate. Let me just, it's nothing inappropriate, but it's not healthy. So now, everybody in her neighborhood, they say to her, like, oh, where's your husband? And she gets upset because she's like, that's not my husband, that's my son. She get mad at him because she want him to do everything with her. They go to Disney World every 2 weeks. He 18, she 46. Now the neighbors is upset. Here's the thing, right? Everybody knows that the boy is clearly gay, but she don't see it. Everybody else can see it. I can see it. I'm his cousin. She can't see it. Okay, fine, whatever. But here's the problem. He's 18, dropped out of high school, and hanging out with 14-year-old boys and 13-year-old boys that live in the neighborhood and up in the house all day long for hours. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? I talked to my uncle, but he said it's not going to end well. He said, this is not good. He said, you need to talk to her. I said, I do, but she don't listen. She one of them, like, not much, like, you can't tell her nothing. And they got money too. So they, she just, but what the hell? What can you do with a situation like that?
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I knew for a fact, being your OG, that boy was going to be gay. I knew that. I've seen this before, but I wanted you because you needed to speak on this.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this before. It's a very, very unhealthy attraction going on here. To the point where this boy wants nothing to do with a black woman because of his mama. She is smothering him to sleep.
Yep.
As a man, listen to me now. At 18, he should be at his maximum 10 of displaying masculinity, not femininity. That means he got crossed. His wires got crossed.
Yeah, and OG.
A long time ago.
Check this out. The other day, she wanted to go out to breakfast with him, and he said, I don't want to go out to breakfast with you. And she got upset. She'll cry and everything like a child. He told her, he said, you are pathetic. And she called me. She said, he called me pathetic. And I just stayed quiet because you can't.
Do you want the truth? Do you want the truth?
Please, yes.
You ain't going to want to hear it.
Tell me, please. Come on, please tell me the truth.
So he's verbally abusive to his mother.
Not all the time.
No, we not. Listen. We're not going to make excuses for his behavior. Is he verbally abusive toward his mother at any time? Because we both know that's not normal. Yes or no, my love?
Yes.
Did you not? Are you overstating his presence in or around underage boys with him being 18 plus years old? That's a yes or no.
Okay, wait. Ask the question again. Is he
looking some kind of way, being 18, being seen with peers well under that age?
Yes.
And he's publicly displaying feminine tendencies.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And he's only angry at his mama, not at them boys.
No, not at the boys.
Okay.
And another thing too, and I don't know how she don't pick up on the cues, but he called her fish and everything. He'll call her
Listen, he's dangerous.
Like you, come on, girl. You know that that's
okay, now do you?
Gay boys use, like,
okay, no.
Like,
she knows everything. He got he's mimicking her feminine.
She's all, I'm in the church and I asked around and.
How did I know that? How did I know he was brought up in the church? This boy is dangerous. Don't say you're OG. I think he needs therapy, like yesterday, not because of his sexuality, but because of his, and no, not because of her. Everything he does now is going to be held against him. Listen, the biggest cue in all this thing is y'all having one of them publicly being charged in y'all family. It's coming. You cannot be out here with them under ages being 18 and exploring and trying to experience with somebody that's not legal. Somebody's going to jail and making the news and the newspaper. And if his mama calls him on it, listen, a son that is verbally aggressive to his mother, if it continues, he will be physically aggressive to his mother. I was raised by a mother. We were not allowed to look at our mother a certain way, to raise our voice at our mother.
Right.
It was unacceptable. You knew not to do it. That was a masculine trait that was put in us, even if it had to be beating us. You did not disrespect mama. We make no excuses for that one time. We'll say you was angry, but after twice, that's your ass in my. See, we whoop. Lord forgive me. See, we put pause on male family members that do stuff like this. I'm from South Memphis.
Supposed to. And everybody that ever comes around, they always tell her, like, listen, you gotta stop. Like, he's spoiled. He's not right. And they
No, this ain't. Listen, y'all got to stop using these juvenile words for this grown ass young man. He's not. Listen, you can't be spoiled 18. You cannot be spoiled 18. The boy needs therapy. Y'all need to do what you need to do is get your sister and y'all do an intervention on her ass and tell her and go and so y'all can get her away from this and tell her how this gonna end up. And she need to strongly suggest him getting him some help, or she gonna be visiting him in jail.
Let me tell you. Yesterday she called me up. She said, okay, now listen now. The neighbor, okay, the boy whose house that he was at, her neighbor called my cousin to talk to her about, like she said, why is your son at my neighbor's house with her 14-year-old boy?
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. See, he going to jail. Y'all need an intervention now. The boy needs therapy. But see what it is the boy might be on the spectrum or something. Because the boy got to have better sense than that. But by him not just being up under his mama is not telling him that's okay.
I'm going to tell you what the problem is. The mother, this is where she went wrong. She always treat him like he her friend. And I always said, that's your child. That's not your friend. You can't have him like that's not your friend.
You don't want to hear it.
I do want to hear it.
But that's where she gets her. I bet she ain't got no man neither.
No, she can't get a man.
She gets her intimacy through her relationship with her son.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
I'm not going to. No.
I mean, like mentally.
Yes.
Yes, 1,000%. Yes. Some of the stuff she say, I got to cover my mouth when I'm on the phone.
She does not get it. She needs an intervention. These people need help because this boy is dangerous to the community. I'm sorry, you asked. He sounds real dangerous to the community, and he needs some therapy or something. Or the community needs to be alerted. Y'all need an intervention with y'all sister, and y'all need to tell her the truth. You've been looking like you've been fucking your son for a long time. We are not shocked that your son came out tutti frutti. But now, and we let, yes she do, There's no way you can raise a boy, a young kid from 12 years old to 18, and ain't had no girl coming to that house for him. Stop it. We making excuses. We are talking about what's normal.
Pastor OG and the pastor
Listen. Did not. Oh, you just came in my chat. I just saw a pastor confess. He got caught on a Friday night with Oscar Mayer in his mouth, and he stood up in church Sunday and said, "I ain't gay." So what are you saying? You just play with penis for sport, pastor? Listen, these people have no conscience. It's part of a sociopathic trait. You know, being a sociopath comes in all. Listen, there's so many tendencies to determine sociopathic behavior and tendencies. A lot of us display sociopathic tendencies. We're going to do what we want to do right then and right there because it feels good. That's one of the main ones that we don't talk about, and that's what fucks us up the worst. But there's a certain amount of crossing the line that does. That young man is doing what makes him feel good, which is being around the wrong ones. This is criminal, and I hate to burst your bubble, Israel. If this happens, and y'all know he has the capacity to possibly engage, isn't y'all gonna have a certain amount of responsibility for that? Y'all need to at least do an intervention with the sister and let her know what's really at risk, whether she's in denial in Egypt or not. See, this is not just about the family no more.
In Egypt, you be having some lines. Okay, crazy. Okay, oh my God.
Girl, when you laugh, I think about your beauty. Stop that. Stop. I'll be serious and y'all be making fun of me.
I cracked up laughing. I was sitting in bed and I was thinking about you when you shook your head because we were all like, no, ain't nothing wrong with GloRilla. And you said, we are family. I got all my sisters with me.
And they cutting up. Listen, that's why you here. You ain't here to be mad. We here to discuss issues and situations that affect us in our community.
Seriously, yeah.
And if we can find laughter through pain, disappointment, then we do that. But notice, Israel, you are part of that community, and it's part of your responsibility to help protect our least ones. I can honestly tell you, as your OG, that these children in that community are at risk. And I really would appreciate it if you call some of the elders responsible for the family and the integrity of the family, where y'all can get together and possibly do an intervention with your sister so that y'all conscience will be clear.
Okay, that's going to be difficult.
Well, somebody got to try, but it just can't be you. It has to be us. No, it has to be several strong, important family members to her. The best that y'all can come up with, because in everything that you tell me scares me for my young men in that community. And we don't need Israel. We don't need this happening to our young men. It's hard enough coming up as a young man. Listen, whatever they choose when it comes to sexuality, that's between them and their higher power. But for them to change their situation because of anything other than choice, meaning by trauma or anything else, we are not protecting our boys and girls like we should.
Yeah.
And this is opportunity. This is your opportunity to make sure that your part of the community that you know may be at risk, at the very least, get discussed with the people that you feel are bringing the risk. But just don't do it alone. Maybe y'all can come up with the money and meet with and maybe y'all can get a therapist to meet with y'all.
He said the therapist.
Not her, not him. Her. She's sicker than him. She's sicker than him.
But she don't want to hear it. When I talked to her,
Listen,
she said, I don't care.
maybe,
Maybe.
maybe you need to I would hate to say that, but maybe you need to reach out to some programs in the area where people have experience with this that may can help you break that news to her and tell her, listen, with the behavior that he's displaying in the company he's keeping, do you want to visit him in a grown man's jail? You need somebody to express that to her because this is for real. If he's 18 plus years old, hanging with 13 or 14 years old, displaying outwardly anger toward his mom that's not accepting this, plus outwardly feminine behavior.
I mean, dropped out of high school.
Okay, so she can't do nothing with him. See, she the one need the intervention. See, now it's time to ask you, why are you looking the other way? You are prepared for this community to ride down on you and your son. Do she know that them black folks or whoever them neighbors are?
You ready? I didn't want to spill this, but are you ready for this?
Lord bless you. Lord have mercy.
Okay. All right. She's a police officer.
See, that's what she protected. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. That's why you held it back. You didn't want to hear it. That's why you say that for last, because you didn't want to hear the truth. And I'm going to tell you, it ain't about nothing other than she think that boy so damn special that she's coveted that boy, and now that boy around him with these, listen, y'all got to do something because she going to protect him to the end.
Yes, she is.
And he's going to create a victim.
Against him, too.
Come on now. What you going? You got to talk to, you got to call some elders of the family. What kind of pastor does she have? Does the pastor get that he's being seen with tweens?
Oh, yeah, because she tell everybody.
And that's probably where he picked up the behavior. I don't mean no disrespect to the church, but that's probably where he. No, but listen. If he's a man acting that way, he couldn't have picked it up from two places: the men at church or his mama. It's up to you to decide who you think.
Oof.
Listen, you just don't. Listen, you have to learn to be that way. You guess.
You don't think that you can be born?
We're not talking about his sexuality. We're talking about his behavior.
Okay. So if you're talking about the behavior, then he got that from his mom. She allowed that.
Yeah. See, that's the cover up that keep us from talking about it. And I'm not saying you, but that's the cover up in our community. It's like we say we're going to do two things. We're going to hide behind God, or we're going to be in denial in Egypt. I need you, Israel, to come back to America and realize that your sister is protecting a potential suspect.
That is not my sister.
Well, you know, yeah, all our sisters and brothers.
Okay, all right. On that note, okay.
We ain't gonna throw her in the lake of fire.
Stop speaking to me.
You got to do something for this family member. You can't let the community be at risk over loyalty to blood. What are you saying? You have to do something now. You've received a conviction.
Oh, my goodness.
The calling is already here, where you know that where there's smoke, there's fire, and how this is going to end up. Now, you the one that's got to ask yourself. You got to ask yourself. Is your loyalty to your sister and to your sister, to this lady, to this member of the family? I'm going to stop saying sister because people say, these people got sisters and brothers out here. I'm going to say, to this member that's protecting this is bad. This is bad, my love. I can't lie to you. This is bad.
Okay,
And
so I had a friend of mine who I just stopped. We had what 23 year friendship, and I just ended it because I didn't like the way she treated her children. She has five children, and she doesn't physically abuse them or anything like that. But she's the type that she always has a new boyfriend. And
hold on. Let's stop. Hold on. You doing it again. I need you to come back to America.
Mm-hmm.
You in denial. That is a form of abuse, bringing strange ass men in and out of your church. Didn't you hear my speech on? Y'all need to go ahead on with these friendly ass children.
Well, let me just tell you, I had a decision. I said, okay, either I can call protective, I can have a conversation with her, or I can call Child Protective Services. And I said, I know that they're not going to be no better in the Child Protective Services because it's awful growing up in that situation. So I had a conversation with her because I said, I don't want to be that person that when the kids grow up, they look at me and they're like, you sat around and you allowed my mother to mistreat me and abuse me and you didn't do anything about it. Because my mom did that. And I look at her girlfriends now that I'm an adult and I just feel like, wow, you guys sat back and you watched and you didn't do nothing. You never said to her, go home and take care of your kid or, so
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going to be that type of friend. I said the kids would always come first. So I had the conversation with her and I told her that, you're going to look back and you're going to regret the way that you treat your children. You're going to feel guilty because I said, I don't get in your business. I said, we've been friends for over 20 years. I said, whatever you do romantically, that's your business. But I said, with the children, they didn't ask to be here. So you owe them. They come first. You can't subject them to this abuse and these strange men.
And you know why? It affects us.
Yeah.
And it affects both genders, the boys and the girls. And let me tell you why.
Absolutely it does.
Let me tell you why. Every man mama bring home lies to the children. Every man mama to the boys. Every man mama brings home.
Yeah.
The girl is uncomfortable around him, especially depending on her age.
Well, these guys were physically abusive and verbally abusive. It was just terrible. So I said, nah, I can't stand around and watch that. So I don't communicate with them no more. I said, I cannot call that my friend. And after 20 plus years, I just ended it. Because it was either that or turn the kids over. And
but when you going to talk about you running from these tough situations?
That you think that's running?
I know it is. Because you love the children. Oh, well, then let me ask you now. Let me ask you right now, my love. How the children doing?
I don't know because I don't talk to her, but I know that.
Okay. Can I ask you another question?
Mm-hmm.
How the children doing?
I know that they're not good.
Okay. So, why was it easier for you to end the friendship and abandon the children?
Because I think that it would be harder for them if they were taken away with.
No, but I know it, but I can just about guarantee when you were in the picture, their lives were somewhat better.
They live far away from me, so I wasn't seeing them no way.
Oh, so this across town.
Oh, she lives all the way in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm in California.
Well, yeah, you should have been stopped fucking with her.
But can I tell you this much? I did ask her. I said, listen, I said, I'm really afraid for you in a situation that you're in. I said, out of all your relationships, this one scares me. I said, for the sake of the children, I said, why don't we get something in writing to where I can take custody of them, God forbid, if something happens to you. I did have that conversation with her. And I had that conversation with her for 2 years straight.
Lord, I pray your sixth sense of female intuition is wrong. I do. I doubt it. But we ain't gonna speak on that no more because we do not want to speak it in existence right now. But that kind of did something to me with you sharing that to me. I've had to tell people certain things under certain circumstances that I knew was going to happen. I just knew it. Don't ask me how. Yeah, so
Yep.
I thought you liked me a little bit. Why you be bringing all this stuff up and out of me?
Man, it's you because you give sound advice. It's you. I hate we do it on live, but I just felt I was like I gotta ask him. I have to ask him about this.
Listen, I'm always here.
Situation. Oh man.
As long as you understand that I only give suggestions.
Okay.
That's it. And I'm always suggest that you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But I'm also always insist that you do that for yourself. See, that's the difference with me. See, I know that for a fact, Israel, that if you don't learn how to put your own head and heart first, it does no good what type of man that I choose to be. No matter how many children God give you. We got to learn how to fix our damn self to succeed in life. Because if you ain't fixed, all you going to do is hurt folks and bring folks down. Look at this damn crooked cop that's riding around arresting people for the very stuff that she's protecting somebody about. I'm just saying. Only because she don't want to come back to America. She is in denial in Egypt.
Damn, you called her a crooked cop. Damn.
Oh yeah, I call it as I see it. Listen, honorable officers. Stanford was right. I expect for officers to have integrity and morals, and they say that their job, first and foremost, even when they off duty, is to protect and serve their community. And if this boy with a grown man's chronological age is running around here with underage kids, and she knows it, and she knows his mentality, his anger, his rage, she cannot be a good cop. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't make those rules of what's a good cop, what's a champion. People get mad at me all the time talking about Claressa. But if I pulled up the abridged Webster Dictionary definition of a champion, it doesn't describe Claressa Shields.
It's not. She's not focused. When I think of a champion, I think of Serena Williams. Like, that's a champion to me. Not no Claressa. Claressa is...
And they are coming for her. And people are not getting it. They actually, like I tell people, Dazn has actually made millions of dollars off of Claressa Shields. Why before her big fight would they release this new list that's saying Claressa Shields is not the GOAT, she number 2?
She's turning people off with her behavior. She's turning people off. And at first I said, okay, well, maybe she's trying to go the Floyd Mayweather route. Like, remember how Floyd...
Yeah, but she just stopped talking about boxing and started wanting to be like a social media influencer or something.
Yes. Like, I look at her like a... What's that ghetto reality TV show with the girls that fight? What's that?
That bad girl?
But what's the name of the network?
Zeus.
I look at her like a Zeus. Like,
Hold on. But you know they sponsoring the fight. They one of the sponsors for the fight.
Are you kidding me?
No, you hadn't seen the poster they released?
No, that makes all the sense in the world.
Zeus, OnlyFans, that water bottle company. She got a couple of real good, strong, legitimate BET Online.
That makes so much sense. Yeah.
Yeah, Zeus. So you can look for a reality show coming.
I saw that.
It's coming.
Because with all the other ones that's talking about they boxing now.
No.
What's the other one? Blue Faces.
No, we wrong. No. Y'all forgetting who? I'm finna mess you up. I'm finna mess you up. Because it's something y'all forgetting. It's not gonna be about boxing or nothing else. It's gonna be about her and Pap, because you already know him and Remy was on the show.
Absolutely, it's gonna be about her.
They ain't gonna be talking about number trying to have a baby. Why? Because that's all Pap and Remy was talking about on the show. She don't give a damn about promoting no fighting, no nothing. Watch what I tell you.
It is. You're right. You're 100% right. But I think it's going to be other people because you got to have other ones on the show too. But I'm telling you because
she's such a buffoon. She's a commercial. Listen, she is a commercial gravy train. These folks gonna watch that. Zeus know all they gotta do is give her a show and just automatically, and the difference, Zeus does Black House. They don't put their stuff out there like that. So you got to spend money to watch it. It's a gold mine.
Guess who else is lined up for it?
Who?
Egypt. Salt and Pepper and Tretch's daughter.
I don't know who them is. What's she known for?
She's known for being Pepper and Tretch from Naughty by Nature's daughter, and she was on growing up hip hop. But she's trying to box now, and she's been challenged.
Oh, the one looked like a little boy with all them hairs. I saw that. Okay, yeah, she looked just like her daddy.
Yes.
Well, who's she trying to box?
She trying to box Krishan.
No, Krishan with two hood chicks the other month. She don't want to let that be off her. She don't want to let she don't want to be Krishan. Krishan don't need to be off her fight. Listen, they lied on Krishan. I watched that fight. Them folks tried to get on Krishan's head. Krishan whooped both of them good. Both of them. Both of them. Krishan been fighting all her life. All my life, I had to fight.
Another one with all them brothers and sisters. All of them.
Just a hot mess.
It is. It is.
She acted better when she didn't have her two teeth, but you ain't heard it from me.
Wait a minute. I was thinking about you because, what's her name? Cardi B performed here in LA last night. And so Blueface was on stage and he said, Lord, he said, I forgot my lines. He said, I was looking at
I ain't lying. See, they thought I was, it messed me up. Listen, I was watching the concert, and I don't mean no disrespect, ladies. But, all I heard is people say derogatory things about her derriere. So I saw they released some of the concert where she fell over and got up. But so another clip popped up where she was just standing up in one place, clapping. Mm-hmm. And then she walked off, and it looked authentic, and it was real. It looked real to me, and it was beautiful. And I was like, wow, I forgot why I even watched the video.
Yeah, she had old pantyhose on. I seen it.
I could just imagine him being lost up close. I ain't no hater. If a woman looking good, she looking good.
I mean, listen, she's openly admitted that it's not real,
but people lying like it looked bad. But all I've heard is people say, listen, I'm an OG. Listen, it's two things I have a PhD in. Mm-hmm. Breast and ass is those two.
Oh my gosh.
If I tell you it looked good, it looked good. Israel, when I told you looked good, you looked good. I will not lie to a woman. If you look like a bat in the Amazon jungle hanging from a tree, ass backwards, I'm gonna say that. But I'm not gonna give you that information, but you dare not ask me. Don't ask me how you look if you look like an Amazon bat.
So what would you have said if Claressa was asking you how she looked in that red lipstick, like she asked Papoose, what would you have said to her?
That girl off of Martin.
Wait, Shanae?
Yes.
Damn.
Listen. Red lipstick don't go good with that complexion or that face. Listen, honestly, red seems to appeal more to a Caucasian woman than our African American sisters. It is some women that can rock it. We don't like red lipstick on our women because it's too much, and then it's a stigmatized color in the male stratosphere.
Let me ask you this. It's so funny. I'm glad you brought that up. I never wore red lipstick, but I have friends that say, you need to do red, girl. And I'm like, hey, I don't know about that. So you don't, like, as a man, you don't like the red.
No, listen, but see, women don't give a damn and don't listen to us. They don't realize that red lipstick, men look at that from what that mouth do standpoint. That's the only a sexy mouth. And so black men still hear that old saying. So we've never catered or accepted. Now, honestly, the best fit that we are attracted to is when y'all use lip gloss.
That's it. That's what I like. Just lip gloss.
If them lips is on 10, if them lips is on 10, shining, and it ain't that, it ain't, yeah, and them teeth clean, and
Red lipstick on. I don't feel
yeah, I ain't talking about looking greasy like you been hanging out with Puff Daddy type. No, that good. That stuff my daughter make me buy for her.
Yeah. Some nice, some bliss sticks. What's nice little, Oh, gee. Ooh, I don't know how we didn't talk about this yet. What you think about Lou Nell and Al B. Shore? Because they go together and they kissing in the mouth all the time.
I don't.
Okay.
I know it. But yeah, I understand Blueface though. I get it. And you know what? And that's why a lot of times they say it's best to see stuff for yourself. I've listened to people on social media berate, disrespect, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. That ass looked it real good. And like I say, I don't mean no disrespect, but I need y'all to hear from a normal black man. Ain't nothing wrong with what I saw, y'all. And then when she walked off, I was like, damn. Because she know how to walk and make everything move the way she wanted to move.
All right. She feminine.
Exactly.
She feminine.
So she know how to move it. So when she stopped and the clapping stopped and she stepped into it, that it was like hypnotized, and I was like, oh yeah.
And she's smiling. She's not trying to look like a gangster bitch all the time. So yeah, I can see her being attracted to a man for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very.
Now, what do you think about Tiana Taylor? Do you find her attractive, or is she too hard, or is she like what?
I don't like no old hard face ass woman. She just looked too damn tough for me, and I talk shit. And I need a woman just to be around me that's gonna accept me. I don't want no woman that look like they can beat me up. I'm scared.
Okay.
Now she tall, she fit, she's beautiful, but she look too freaking mean for me.
In the face. Okay. So
Yeah, no, she just don't carry that enough softness about herself in the face for me. I don't like that tough skin look like her, Claressa Shields. They look like they'll whoop me at any given time. Cause I'm gonna say something stupid.
What about Rihanna?
Yes, Lord.
Complaining about her, like,
I'm complaining. What's the complaint about it? Have you seen her? Lord, she built Ford Trump, and I love it. I would break out. I would actually break out with the good honey. I wouldn't even use syrup. I just thought about buttermilk biscuit when I saw her come out. Then she keep her skin glowing.
She does.
She's just a beautiful, feminine young woman.
She's happy. Yes, she is.
She ain't no Israel, but I take that.
Oh gosh, give me a break. But okay.
What?
I'm not looking at the chat. Did Her Majesty come in yet?
And I've been waiting on her. She probably taking care of daughter or something.
Oh.
She'll catch it in replay.
Oh, okay.
If she do, she'll text me and tell me about it. She ain't gonna do nothing but say that wasn't none of GloRilla brother. She gonna put
I don't think those are her siblings. I only believe that GloRilla is the real sibling. The others are trolling. And that other one, the girl that's collecting cans, that page that she's on that's constantly promoting her, that's her page. She's had that page for like 2 or 3 years. If you go back to all of the original content, she's been trying to promote her gospel rap career.
Which one, man? Who?
That girl that says that she's GloRilla's sister.
But what? So you saying that? So she's an imposter too? You think?
She's an imposter, the one that collects the cans. Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that. That's Memphis. That's Memphis. Everything greasy in Memphis.
She doesn't have a Memphis accent though.
Yes, she do. She look Memphis up and down. You got to be deeper in the streets. See, it's two different type of street people in Memphis. You had the gangsters, the hustlers, and all them type of people. And then you had the people under them that was buying the stuff and selling the stuff to us. You know what I mean? That's who they are.
I guess you're right, because I guess Dolph didn't really have that accent like GloRilla and them either. So, and you don't have it. You don't sound like them at all.
Well, listen to the verbiage. We can't help but to call you a man. We just don't know how to stop saying man. I've been trying for 30 years, man. I've been trying for 30 years.
That's cool.
So, that's one slang that when you honestly from Memphis, you incorporate that in your conversation. Yeah. So you have to listen to what we say. We've learned to adapt. We really have.
GloRilla's accent is strong, man. Like everything she said, whoa. It's like
well, that's how they selling. But that's how they selling her.
Okay.
That's how they selling her.
They had to put her
and listen, you must go and find some of her live.
Okay. Okay. So in closing, I'm gonna have a final conversation with that family member, and we'll see what we can do. But other than that,
I don't think you should do it on your own. You've tried. I think you need some strength. It's got to be a family member. It's got to be a family member.
I'll call you behind the scenes and give you the deep type.
Yeah. I don't want you taking. See, if she rejects whatever proposal or conversation, I don't want you walking away and something happening and you carrying the burden without having somebody to say, we tried. You alone don't need to do this. Whether you can find somebody within your church or their church to reach out, I don't know. But you will talk. But I don't suggest you doing that on your own. She's not listening to you. You've already, and then she's got that Oedipus complex of protection.
Everyone has had conversations with her about it. Other family members, her actual siblings.
Does she have a partner?
Does she have a partner?
No, I'm saying like she's an officer. Does she have a partner? Is there somebody on the job she's close to? That maybe y'all can pull aside and be like, this is what's going on. We hate to talk to you, but we feel like, y'all got to reach out to somebody.
If she not listening to her own siblings.
Okay, but it's a difference between it being, that's because she know y'all ain't going to tell on. That's why she's safe with y'all. It's not such a safe situation where she can ignore it if her supervisors or co-worker or somebody knows about it and tries to talk to her about it. Now, you might lose your friendship or family status with that person.
Her neighbors talk to her. Her church members talk to her.
Okay.
Everybody comes to her and tells her, like, yo, you tripping. Like,
well, this is what's going to come down to. He's probably going to be accused of something as well that he didn't do. And because you said they got a little bag. So she's got a lot. She needs to snap out of this shit. Is all I'm going to say.
She's obsessed with them. So
whatever state she in, tell her to take her ass home and get the hell out denial in Egypt and go home and let's talk. Tell it's time to come out denial. It's time. Too much is at risk, my love.
It is. It is.
We talking about protecting innocence, not people, not grown people feelings.
Yeah.
We just pray about it if you're a praying woman.
And I'll ask for guidance.
Yeah, please. And I think that if you pray, now every time that I've honestly gotten away, I normally go in the woods, pray. I go and pray alone. And then I meditate because if I pray, I want to meditate a while so I can hear the answer. See, I've never been able to pray and get the answer I want because my mouth is moving. So
What's your form of meditation? You go sit on your porch. You go in your what? How do you? If you don't mind sharing, like how do you?
I go in my wooded area. I built me a small bench area out there where the birds are. It's far away from the main house, and I I solely believe in praying at my bed because that's where me and my wife gain our strength from. That I don't pray nowhere but in my bedroom where we lie. It's been. But anyway, that's a different spiritual thing. But for my meditation, I had to get away from these ninjas because I can't stay spiritual with a son that's going through things and a worrisome eldest brother that doesn't understand anything. That's just that old and feeble and. A son going to full-time something. Hell, my oldest son got pneumonia. He just got back from the hospital about 3 hours ago. And so, when I had to meditate, you got to get away from people. You just can't meditate with people around. Try it with a scented candle and just whatever you want to request or be grateful for, just cross them pretty legs and sit. And meditate with a power greater than your own. Let's learn to talk spiritually. After we have a request. Do you know how many times we go on our knees begging and then he do it for us and we can't even have a thought with him? We don't even share a thought with our higher power after he just been the guy helped us bless us with that house or that car. Not even share a thought. All we do is beg.
Shoot, beg and worry.
That's it. Jesus used to get sick of me till I learned how to say, God, I don't want nothing. I just want to say thank you.
Yes, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, I laugh. Listen, I pray to a God of my understanding. And it's okay for me to say, okay, God, I got you today. You thought I was big and I don't want nothing. I just want to tell you thank you. Because, see, I'm in prayer all day, every day. When my sons leave the house, I'm praying and asking God himself to allow them to return home. And then I got to thank them when they come home.
I saw the video with the man with it was the man and you sent him to the car with your wife to get him a cigarette. And he had a wig on and I think you gave him some shoes.
Oh, no. I done a lot.
And you told him, you said, whatever his name is, you said, you better stay off of Facebook. And he said, all right.
Oh, yeah. He is a local, and people use him so bad. That's why I told him that. And I see people make fun of him and stay putting them on Facebook. But I did business with his mom when I had a business here. He didn't even turn like that until his mama passed. See, I know when he was a little boy. And his mom was a real good customer of mine. Yeah, Eddie is his name. And, people getting views off of him on Facebook, making fun of him. They talk bad to him and curse him out. But he remembered me when he used to come to my business with his mom. And so when he see me, he gonna ask me for something. Something to eat, a pair of shoes or something.
My goodness. Is he homeless?
Off and on.
Oh, man.
Because, he addicted to mood changing, mind altering chemicals and dick. So when you're, being addicted to drugs and dick, they just don't go good for a black man.
It don't go good at all.
Yeah.
For a man or a woman.
Well, I can't speak on how it go for a woman, but these dudes that I seen that get out here and be living their life, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I
And they
feel
end
so
up in
bad.
prostitution. That's,
No, he ain't selling nothing. They don't want that from him. He just get taken for granted, get knocked in the head,
oh my
and
goodness.
they get taken advantage of, robbed for practice. Cause all you gonna get is practice out of him. Cause that's what he do for his money is big. So whoever be doing that to him, they do it for practice. But when you in them streets like that, you got to be a victim. You either a wolf or you a lamb,
Oh my God.
and he's not a wolf.
No, he's not. You can look at him and tell he don't want no trouble.
Listen, mental illness in our community affects us all deeply. I have a son here that's not mentally responsible, and I had to watch out for him. And if he gone too long, I'm worried about him. And then when he here, like today has not been a good day. He's talked to the TV all freaking day, and he's in there rambling in the dog. Now, my nerves be shot,
Yeah.
but I can't send him away. There's no place for him. And he mine, Israel. He didn't ask to be here. I know he made a lot of bad mistakes, but I can't abandon him. So I stay humble, stay prayerful, and stay most of all accepting and tolerant that it could be me.
Yeah.
I could have made some bad decisions where I've lost my mind and my faculties. I had to remember where I came from at all costs. I have to. And you remain humble that way. We were not always successful. We were not always at peace. And I remember what it was like to be trying to function in this mean, cruel America, not being emotionally or psychologically stable. I was crazy as hell. It wasn't until I lost everything, Israel, along with my health, where I had to restructure and rebuild by the grace of God
Yeah.
and endure that. I tell people the truth, I've always been a great earner and the head of my entire family, not just my wife and my family, my entire family. But when I lost my health, I lost a great salary. Everybody suing me. Tax man cometh. That's why when I tell people, man, Papa ain't making no money. Not if he owe the feds in the state, they gonna get over half of your shit if you earn a regular paycheck. They don't play. Been there and did that. That ain't hating. I'm just telling y'all, don't you get no tax lien. And find out for yourself that once you get the lien, it's over with. They can take whatever they want, when they want from you, for however long they want to, until it's paid off.
That's why, like, she keep flashing those bracelets, those Van Cleef bracelets. That stuff is not real. If it is, she bought it because
Don't make no difference. Don't make no difference. Ain't nobody got their ass on them ugly ass bracelets.
They don't. They don't.
Damn Lucky Charm. Man, I could have got some string in a box of Lucky Charm and made them damn
You're
things.
right. But here's the thing. Even if it is real, it don't even look good on her because she just so low budget looking.
But worst of all, what make her think somebody give a damn?
That too. That's the part right there. Nobody cares, girl. It don't look good on you. You just
Oh, it don't even go with you. You supposed to have some diamonds and stuff.
That's the best. That
Stop that status.
It don't even go with you. Like,
No, that big old bustle bound ass arm with them feminine ass bracelets. Looking like T.S. Madison got the bracelet on.
Yeah, she
Big wrist ass. Big wrist ass.
And I don't know. He just, like you said, when they were looking up at the banner, It looked like, to me, it looked like she did that because, her ego is she's a very masculine alpha female. So it's all about her ego. And she needs to prove to the world that because she be in the comments. She sees the comments and she sees everybody's laughing at her. Everybody says that he doesn't want her. He's not interested in her. He's using her. So everything that she does is to
Listen,
show and prove like he does.
listen. I blame Pap. Pap is just that good. Yeah, I do. And she just that slow. I love Claressa Shields. I ain't gonna lie. But I blame Pap. Pap that ate that girl inside out. He took her places that Tony never could take her. Pap made her sit up and cry in bed, y'all. The girl digmatized. He just can't give her no baby like she want. But they got pills to handle that other.
Why do you think that you said it the other night, why do you think he's not going to give her a baby? He already told her he's going to give her a baby.
Who? Ain't nobody, don't say that. When you heard Pap say he going to give her a baby?
Claressa said it.
No, she didn't say Pap said he was going to give her a baby. She said she was going to have her baby. She didn't say Pap said it. I saw the interview now. Come on now. We got to be fair. You know what Claressa?
Because they had a conversation about it already.
Hell no, you ain't never had a man lie on you.
Damn.
You ain't never had a man lie on you.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, that girl lying, man. That old ass man ain't want no baby. He got a 7-year-old. Don't no old ass black man want no baby.
He not old.
That man almost 50 years. Don't no 45, 50-year-old man want no baby.
Damn.
Now, listen to a black man. That's older. Don't no older black man want no newborn ass baby. And he ain't paying no damn child support for the 7-year-old. What sense that make? Just cause you want one. I'm supposed to put myself in there. Then he know they ain't gonna stay together. This ain't no damn Al Green. This ain't no let's damn stay together.
I caught that. I mean, it's his last ride. Like, who else is he going with that's gonna have money that can provide the lifestyle that he wants?
She can't. Pap need too much. Pap still trying to be a rapper. Shit, Pap still trying to go aluminum. Hell, Pap. Pap need a different career. What Pap need to do is go back to school and get him some training or some certification and like heating and plumbing or some shit like that.
Oh my gosh, he is not doing that.
Why not learn? Listen. Pap, I don't give a damn. Pap need a damn trade like the rest of us. I build bridges for a living. It made a better man out of me. Long hours, great salary. Pap needs to go to school and learn tonnage and concrete.
He's not going to do that. He's been a rapper all his life.
Listen.
He's going to continue to rap and write for other artists.
Hold on, who is this ninja say that I know? Hell no, I didn't know snails have no 4 noses. But I know a asshole got 1 hole. Now don't come in here trolling, because I got time tonight. Act do Q630, whatever your name is. You ain't got to block that ninja. I had his ass.
Oh, so listen, speaking of which, the other night when we were talking about NBA Youngboy, you don't think that he I'm not going to say it because the chat will tear me up. I'm not going to say it.
Girl, say what you want to say.
I'm not going to say it because the chat going to get on my tail.
Say what you want to say.
You don't think that oh gosh, we worded right. Okay. Okay, this is a nice way to put it. You don't think that he's following in the footsteps of Jim Jones?
No. That's all street talk. That's all hype. No. Listen. Okay. That's just a young man from the streets that's a superstar, and he know it.
Okay.
And he's accepted his rock star status, and he's handling it well. His home base is in Colorado around old white folks that love him. Come on. When the only time he's in the inner city is when he got a show or a booking.
And you know what else is cool about it? Even though I know he do his thing or whatever, which, is what it is. But at such a young age, he's married.
Okay, because he trying.
He's trying.
Yeah, he want to be, no, but the significance of that is it's a young man that wants to live right. He just a rapper. He just a rapper.
And he's young. He's in his 20s. What is he, 24? 20?
Didn't I tell you he is a bona fide rock star? I'm taking all that into consideration.
Yeah.
All that you are talking about, I took into consideration, plus his album sales, plus his number one hits, plus his triple platinum status, plus his record breaking tours.
Plus his age, presence, how he conducts himself.
Plus it, the love of the black youth that he's not promoting nothing but what he's been through. He is a storyteller. He is a storyteller.
What does Birdman have to do with him?
I don't know. Maybe he had something to do with the contract. Because now Birdman is a bunch of old ass farts around these little kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish they would get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, for real. We too old. I was watching, I love Unc 607, but I was watching him
I'm glad you brought him up.
and that buffoonery of him and Charleston White about to get their ass tore up in North Carolina. 607 Unc, if you ever watch this show, I want you to hear me, bro. You got a good...
What do you think about him? Do you think that he really is enlightened, or do you think...
Man, that brother intelligent as hell. Did you see? I want you to find his last video where he was hosting a show where he brought Charleston White out and it went bad. He knew it was going bad. And he was not acting insane to the brain. He was not acting like he was tweaking. He said, it's 1,000 folks out here and they're not going to like Charleston. And he went out there anyway. And he said, but we're going to go and do what we paid for. We're going to go out here and do our routine. And they just did not want them there. And that's why I say, with people that build careers off of notoriety, you don't need to have nothing to do with them. That's how Charleston White built his 607 Unc. You were with a successful group.
Right.
You are affiliated. Charleston White is a game master, a con artist. You going to these shows and these bookings with him, every show he go to gonna be disrupted. He paid a handicapped man to come in there and disrupt a show that people were paying him thousands of dollars for. He set this failure up himself.
Wow.
He paid this man to come into the show playing music so that he could do a skit with him. But in the meantime, them black folks down there said they didn't come out there for that shit.
For that, yeah.
See, Charleston White ain't no comedian. All he know how to do is what? Be notorious. Tear people down, disrespect people. You're not going to look directly in black women's face and disrespect them. You just not going to fucking do it. And they street dudes are not going to allow it. He going to have to change his content or he going to have to stop doing them appearances. Point blank. And Unc better stop fucking with him.
That's what I was thinking because Unc he doesn't spew.
People love Unc. I would go on Unc's show. I love Unc. I would listen. If I ever had the opportunity, hey, Her Majesty, if I ever had the opportunity, I would go kick it with Unc. I wouldn't listen. There's nothing, me and Charleston White ain't nothing alike. Listen, I'm a husband that respects my wife, and I have been, not perfect, for 40 plus years. I've raised each and every one of my children within this household to show how you treat and love and protect and honor a black woman. They watched how I treated my sisters. I am not going to be a part of a Negro like Charleston White. Me and him will never have nothing to talk about.
You see, be a young boy, they didn't even allow him into the concert. They said, oh no, he has to go.
It was a skit status. It was a skit. He said he paid for that.
Charleston showed up NBA done show with academics, and they're him out. It's, oh no, you can't come in here.
He's a superstar. That they ain't got time for that negativity for a dude that just want to be seen.
Sit in the audience. He said, "No, you cannot. No, you are not welcome here." But anyway, I'm gonna let somebody else call in. Thank you for the
all the time.
I'll tune in.
I hope you miss me sometimes.
I do. I be looking forward. Only time I turn on YouTube is for you.
When I saw your number, I said, "Oh, she finna tell me about this dream she had of us."
Oh my gosh.
I got so happy and excited at the same time, girl. You know I'm old and I be high sometimes. I don't be meaning no disrespect. Well, I just stay in my lane. I just love y'all, and y'all are beautiful, and I appreciate y'all company and y'all calls, and y'all call me anytime.
This is our clubhouse, like
all the time.
We appreciate.
Don't forget. Listen, so we gonna be on that Fight's ass Sunday night. So tell that man no.
Okay. Okay.
No date.
What are we doing? Where are we watching it?
We gonna have to find somewhere to listen to it, but I don't know what they gonna be. But you gonna be with me.
Well, what about her?
Listen, don't make me call you. Ask Status won't I call you. She know she gonna be here. She know I call her.
Okay, good.
Don't make me be rude. I will call. If Status don't show up, I will call him while I apologize, but I done called him while he having dinner with his girl. I be like, "I'm sorry, man, but what's your problem? What I done did?" I call you.
Okay, I'm part of the club. It works.
Exactly.
Okay.
Stay safe.
All right.
Bye-bye. I love y'all and I love the phone call. Hey, they say it was a skit Status. He said it. I saw the follow-up interview and I believe him. He said that he saw the dude across the street in front of the gas station. And he thought of the skit and he thought it was going to be funny, making fun of and disrespecting a disabled person in front of poor black people that can spend good money to come and see you. He don't have good content. Hey, Gemini. You missed me, Her Majesty. We talking about Corey Holcomb. We are talking about Dazn say that Claressa Shields is not the GOAT. They say she's number 2. And Claressa has not responded to that. I'm wondering, is she saying she okay with being number 2? Or do we look for a hailstorm coming out of her camp real soon? How are you tonight? How are you tonight, Her Majesty? Now, the point I was making about it is Dazn is part of the whole promotional machine from a business standpoint that have made millions of dollars with and off Claressa Shields. Why would they do this and release that insult less than a week before her big fight? Why would they insult her like that, knowing everywhere she goes, she says she's number 1 in the best pound for pound? Why did them white folks do that? Is there a problem somewhere we missing? Is there? I'm good, Her Majesty. Just was missing you. Glad you're here. Why did they make it a point to release all over social media and including on their Facebook page that they consider Claressa Shields to be number 2? Anybody got any thoughts on it? They say Katie Taylor is the best pound for pound female champion, not Claressa Shields. Why would they do that, Status? They make money with Claressa. Why did they do that? Yes, you are here, my love. Because I don't understand this from a business standpoint. Right before a fight that they poised to make millions of dollars off of, why would they put that out there this week? Well, that's their explanation. I have to be fair in reporting. Dazn says between the opponents and the wins, there is no way Claressa Shields can be the GOAT. They say she can be number 2, but she can't be number 1. What do you think about that? Her Majesty say it's true. It was, and she had the perfect opportunity, Gemini, to finish, and she still couldn't finish. She couldn't finish. Oh, I can't find my pan. I got some meatballs I want to heat up and put some cheese on. No, it shouldn't have, Gemini. And I'm just trying to understand. See, there's something going on. Because even though, now this is not new, because Ring Magazine also said that Claressa Shields is not the best pound for pound. So it's not that that information is new, but Ring Magazine has not made millions of dollars with and off of Claressa Shields. Dazn has. So why would they bite the hand that feed them now? I don't understand that, Gemini. I don't. Somebody help me understand that. Hey, Gemini, you listening to me? Gemini, I need to tell you something. But why would they choose this week to do it, Gemini? Gemini, I got a confession about you. I got a confession about Gemini. I was talking to Gemini the other night. We was in the chat. And I be staring at your photo, Gemini. You got the prettiest skin, girl. I be trying not to check in. I don't know whether I be thinking your skin color gonna change or what, or your pick. But girl, you got the prettiest brown skin. I just had to tell you that. I've been staring, and I just don't like to be rude. So I've been staring at you. You think so? You very welcome, and I mean that, Gemini. I mean that. That's not just talk. But you know what, Her Majesty? She kind of talked yesterday like she's only sold about. She's bragging about selling 13,000. She only needs to sell 5,000 more tickets, and it'll be a sellout. Come on, lady, do you know at 18,000? Claressa Shields thinks so small that she thinks that a crowd of 18,000 fans is a big success. I did not. 18,000 is not a big success. In boxing, for a championship fight. I don't understand her rationale. Maybe it's for me not to understand. But I know damn well a fight of 18,000 seats is not a million dollar fight. I'm cooking some meatballs, y'all. That's what I said, Gemini. I'm just, and listen, I'm not wishing the worst on this fight. I hope she has a great turnout. Hey, Jones, I just don't see it. If she done sold 13,000 tickets for this lame ass fight, she very fortunate. And I mean that, and that's not out of disrespect. There's nothing championship about this. Also, before I let y'all go, I want to know somebody's opinion, if they have one. Also, okay, Gemini, also, our ex-bodyguard street dude named Big Homie CC said that he's had enough of Corey Holcomb saying certain things about kids and women. He wants to box with Corey Holcomb, and he said he has a promoter that's willing to put pay them $50K a piece for him to get in the ring. Do y'all think Corey Holcomb gonna man up and finally fight a man? Or he gonna come up with some kind of excuse? You know, he didn't fight Anton Daniels for what Anton Daniels said in his face. And I don't believe he gonna accept the challenge for the fight this other man. But he sure ran his ass up in that woman face and put his hands on her. Yeah, I said it. Corey Holcomb ran in a woman's face, but he didn't touch Anton Daniels, and he not gonna fight big homie CC. I said it. Yep, I said it. Let's see what we got here. Hey, what's up, my friend? Status, what's happening tonight?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How was that cigar bar?
Huh?
How was the bar tonight?
Oh, it was cool, man. I was in there with my Bear jersey on in Packer Country, so that's always interesting. I enjoyed my cigar, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
In regards to salute to the chat, everybody in the chat. I don't think Corey gonna take it. I think it's a good idea, though. I don't think he ain't gonna.
Why do you don't think he? Why?
I don't think it may be enough money. I think if some other people get the wind of this and put some money behind it, I think it may be.
I don't think he would take it for no money because he don't want to be proven that he not as tough as he talk. I honestly believe Corey Holcomb is a coward.
Damn.
I do. I watched how he actually walked in that woman's face, my brother. And then instead of actually apologizing and acknowledging that was really wrong, he actually made excuses and allowed his fans and anybody else that'll listen comfort this woman. We don't do that as black men, Status. He was wrong. I know you saw the video. I know you know he lied when he said that woman hit him first. He walked out the street all the way up the curb into that woman's face and put his damn hands on her. After Anton Daniels said he was putting Oscar Mayer sausage in his mouth. He didn't touch him. Now big homie CC said, bring it. He said, whenever I see you, I'm going to show up at one of your shows, but I got to have you. I wonder if he going to buck up or call security. Mr. Big Man. I think he not going to accept it because he don't want to be made to be weak like he is. It takes a weak man to constantly night after night just tear down people that ain't bothering you. Listen, if I don't like Chinese women or find them attractive, why am I talking bad about them every night, Status? I'll wait.
You make a good point, man.
You don't like black women. They ain't nothing but the bees, lazy. Only one you want is one that's broken, struggling, that need to take anything for $1. Meaning you really looking for a woman that do something strange for some change. So you don't have no respect for a black woman. This is all after you call your own biological black daughter the B word. Corey Holcomb. They don't come no bigger coward than you. And you've had so many occasions to just say, my bad, black men need therapy too. You come out angry at the world like a woman. That's like arguing with a woman.
Yeah, he lying right now with the team.
Come on, bro. You don't treat women like that. Especially if you don't care for them. Why you fixated with them? Why are you fixated with gay sex? I always talk about gay acts. If you ain't interested.
Make it make sense.
No heterosexual black man finds that to be a conversational piece talking about gay sex. We don't talk like that. You know we don't, Status. Black men don't conversate like that. We ain't got nothing against it, but we ain't got nothing for it.
Agree?
I don't like a coward. I tell anybody I don't like a coward. And I didn't abandon ship in the beginning. Because when they were talking about that, Corey Holcomb sat there and said, he did what he did, but she put his hand on her first. And I was like, reflexes are summer gun. You know what I mean? Reflexes. But it wasn't reflexes, status. He just walked up and did that woman like that, and then talked about the woman like a dog, and had his fans talking about the woman like a dog, like she was wrong for him putting his hands on her. You cannot make this up, people. So I'm celebrating. I am truly celebrating what's going on with him, and the only thing that will put icing on the cake is if Claressa Shields stop fucking with Pap tomorrow.
Here we go. Here we go. King Musty strikes again. You know, you've been in your bag tonight, man. You've been in rare form.
I'm just telling you, if y'all really want to make OG happy tonight, tell me Claressa Shields just hit Pap and put him out.
Look,
I'm going live 24 hours straight. 24 hours straight, I'm going live.
Come back to planet Earth, sir. Come back to planet Earth, sir. Earth called the pilot, co-pilot.
Okay, you right. Let's get back to Corey Holcomb. You right. That's your man.
I will say, before we go back to Corey, what I will say is this. That list of pound for pound women, outrageous. Captain Crunch.
What do you think is behind that though?
I can't go.
But do you believe in coincidence? You believe in coincidences?
I don't know what that was about, but that's outrageous. If they would have said Aaron Wolf, I would have, you know what I mean? That would have been something that could have been debated. Because Aaron Wolf was in the same position now that Claressa in, except Claressa got some better opportunities than she had then. But people be failing to realize, like, Claressa is a big woman in a good way. I'm not talking about, way being disrespectful towards women. I'm talking about the average woman is not 5'9", 160 muscle. With that kind of strength like that, she's stronger than some men. So it's been hard for her. That's why it's hard for her to find opponents. She's not a small woman. And we like to think about what would we really see Aaron Wolf be if she really had the opponents like that. Her hands was, if they'd have said Aaron Wolf or Layla or something, I could have said. But I ain't going. That list was, I ain't going. That's too much.
Yeah.
If they'd have said Aaron Wolf, I'd go okay. But Layla, I said okay.
Well, hold on, but now I gotta go back through that list because I don't think all those fighters were active either. And that was bothersome to me. There's no active fighter. Well, I have to be honest. This is what they based it on, and I want you to tell me whether you think that's agreeable. They based it on opponents. They say that she's fought more better opponents than Claressa. They also said that she has a better record than Claressa and more fights than Claressa. That's what they say in status.
I just don't think that that's a fair assessment. Just when it comes to based on opponents, it's like I said, the average woman is not that big. It seems like all the talent, I want to say the talent, but all like the best fights where it's a lot of fighters that in female women boxing is in the smaller weight classes. I guess the same thing like the heavyweight.
And that was my feeling. And so when they put that list out there, I was like, whoa, hold on. You got all these different weight divisions. I was like, whoa, hold on. You got all these different weight. That was a lot, status. That was a lot.
Because I had to look and do some research myself. I said, okay, this could have been debatable. But when you said who number 2 was, I'm like, just go and throw the list out.
Yeah, and Jones, I think Jones is right. Also, they were saying like she's a better skilled fighter than Claressa. What do you think about that?
No, I disagree. I disagree. Y'all want to go with she fought more, whatever that, but just a better over. I disagree. Because if she was in Claressa weight class, Claressa would lit her up.
Why do you think it's odd Claressa hadn't responded? Because that's kind of hard.
She gonna respond at some point.
Because that's a personal insult to a person with an ego like Claressa.
She locked in. She focused on that fight. She locked in.
Not with this. No. They devalued her brand.
I'm pretty sure she gonna respond to this, but she locked in to that fight. That's where her mind is at.
Hold on now. She was just on the damn beach the other day now. So she ain't locked in for Pap.
She locked in. Don't mean just because she took.
Come on, man. Come on. See, there you go. How the hell she locked in and she was just on the beach? And you think she didn't give Pap? And you know damn well she gave Pap some pussy. Listen, man. If we say, if Pap did all that she said he did, she gave Pap some pussy.
Hey, man, come on, the language I don't get them. I'm finna pull the ad time down. You gonna be on this side clear. Like this, just go ahead, just keep it ready, peach.
Wouldn't you have had to get some? An airplane? A tent on the beach and all that exotic fruit?
Man, no comment, man. All these ladies in the chat.
So you wouldn't have got none?
Man,
stop playing with me. I ain't trying to hear about no training, and I just had an airplane flying over your head. Stop playing with me. I got a whole damn airplane.
It was a ribbon in the sky for her love, for their love.
Yeah, I would have, Jones. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna spend all that and do. I got an airplane. I sent an airplane to you, girl. You better come on, get in this bed. Talking about some training.
Yeah, she locked in, man.
Yeah, okay, lock in. I got what you gonna lock in. Yeah, lock this pipe. Yeah, lock in like a pair of channel locks.
Oh man.
I got your lock in, lock jaw.
So, oh man, you go, hold on, let's reel it back in. Let's reel it back in.
Yeah, thanks so man, all them flowers and gifts and exotic expensive ass fruit. Then they run their ass out there in that hot ass hand hollering, the plane. And somebody done told her, listen girl, Claressa, Pap love you girl. You know doggone well she'd have had to give me some. I done paid somebody to say, I love you girl. Yeah, you gonna touch them toes. Yeah, you gonna give OG some of that cat. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Let's go ahead and reel this back in. But yeah, once I seen that I didn't see no laser, no Aaron Wolf, I'm like, yeah, I'm out. I can't do this.
But you do realize Dazn has made millions with and off of Claressa Shields in every of her last 4 or 5 fights. What are they doing?
I don't know.
This can't help their relationship with Claressa.
She gonna respond. People waiting for her to respond.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly.
She gonna respond to this.
Yeah.
She gonna respond.
Well, she just gave every chance she gets. She tell us in the world that she's the number one female fighter pound for pound. Period. She got to respond.
Yeah, it's generally understood across the world.
I thought, but looked like we were wrong.
Okay. Her hands say otherwise.
We can't defend Claressa got to defend this. We can't protect Claressa from this. Claressa got to got to do this.
You know.
She's so busy out here. Fighting. No, she got her ass out here fighting her tight-faced ass out here so hard to keep Pap upstairs, and they right here devaluing her.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
She needs to send Pap downstairs and find out why these folks is fucking with her. Pap, come from down upstairs. Bring your ass from down. You see what they doing. They messing with the brand, Pap. You got to come downstairs, Pap. You up there with that damn bag, pretending like you a trainer. Pap, we need some business sense going on. These folks is devaluing your cash cow. You need to come from upstairs, Pap, and come downstairs. Put your thinking cap on, Pap. Listen, your man had on that beanie hat so tight the other day I caught a migraine.
Here we go.
Why he got to have a hat on everywhere he go? I'm so sick of that. I know. I'm sick of this shit. I need you to tell him we need to see what's under them hats. If there was a woman walking around with a hat on, listen, he dived in the swimming pool. He dived in the swimming pool with a skull cap on. He was swimming with the dolphins with a beanie cap on.
No, I don't think he's gonna wear it. He's gonna take it off when him and Claressa walk down there.
He ain't gonna take it off for the honeymoon. He got a hair hat. You know Pap got a hair hat, got a good hairline.
He ain't got no helmet.
Pappy has got a hair hat.
He ain't got no helmet.
Don't you remember that last thing she had like that gold looking ass dress on? He had a whole hair hat on. Pap ain't got no hair in the top of his head. Pap, I seen the pictures. I got the pictures. Pap ain't got no hair in the top. He ain't even got a hole in his afro. Pap got a George Jefferson.
Is you saying that this man got a unit and every time he take a hat off and go in a place, him and the unit part ways to leave his inventory?
Right. He got a George Jefferson.
Come on, man, stop.
He got a low cut George Jefferson. And when he come out with hair, that's a hair hat.
Come on, man, cut this on.
I ain't hating. It look like it cost about $3-4 grand. It's a nice hair hat. It got a nasty line to it. And it's taped. Hey, and it's taped and the sideburns. Listen, they got the sideburns taped in and glued just right. Hey, did I tell you about my stud barber that I go to when I'm in Huntsville?
What's up, man?
Listen, every time I go to Huntsville, my barber's a stud. But every time I go there, she having problems. But she ain't having problem with her girlfriend. She having problem with her baby daddy. But she can cut her hair. She can cut OG hair. And I always tip her well because she got these big old titties and she don't mind putting them on me when she cut me. And that gives me a thrill. Yeah.
I did haircut. I'm thinking we can talk about the fade, something like this. We did all in the haircut.
Yeah, my haircut was on 10. But I'm talking about but I feel like she put them big old breasts on me. But she been cutting my hair for a couple of years now. And they seem to be getting bigger. And I wish she would let me make it. I think I'm going to change barbers when I go back to Huntsville. Because it's been kind of turning me on. I'm only as sick as the secrets I keep. I think I'm falling in love with a stud with big tits.
Hey, you know what? I'm about to go ahead in a few minutes, maybe I'll let you off the phone. You see you in rare form.
Come on, don't leave me.
And you know what? Another thing we gonna talk about. You see how they trying to cancel Michael Jordan?
Listen.
This outrageous, man.
How many? But the thing of it is how many years? Hey, Israel, how many years has the Daytona 500 been in existence? And how many times has a black owner or crew won the Daytona 500? And that's all I'm saying. They only did that because Michael Jordan sued to make it easy for him to accomplish his championship.
I think he won that lawsuit too.
He did. They settled. And he came right back and won the Daytona, and them white folks mad. Y'all, we still Negroes.
I don't say we, because this ain't me, this ain't you, this ain't us, this ain't nobody like that. But this, this cancel culture, it's just gone too far with something.
This is bigger than
It
that.
ain't got nothing to do with no files and this.
No, this is
Outrageous, man.
this is a black man.
Listen, we'll cancel y'all. Y'all gotta go before Mike got.
This is a black man that had the money and the resources to take on NASCAR and made him settle and won. And he turned right around and won one of the most prestigious championships on the NASCAR circuit. He know they was coming for him. But Mike is not the typical rich black man.
You know what this remind me of? I just thought about it when you just said broke that rundown about my background real quick. This remind me of P. Diddy. On the lawsuit come out.
Okay.
This and that. So here we go now.
All I can tell him is be careful. Because he loved them white girls.
Because they really standing on this. This is shocking to me. I'm like, what?
They going to try and take that back.
You want to get mad when black people don't stand with them. Like doing ice and some other stuff. They want to get mad and not understand why y'all ride out with this.
Listen, you got to remember, it's only been 2 black men now that's actually played their white man's game and won.
And rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, too. Let me say
Yeah, R.I.P. to Jesse. And that was O.J. Simpson and now Michael Jordan. No other black man with means has taken white folks to task with their own rules and their own game like them 2 black men. Do you know how long white folks was mad because O.J. Simpson got found not guilty?
they're still mad.
Do you know how mad those wealthy, these are not the average white people like the O.J. Simpson white people were. You had the average Joe white man mad at O.J. Simpson. No, these are billionaires, rich white folks, country club white folks that's got their draws and bloomers in their head for Michael Jordan. And yes, I strongly suggest tonight that he be careful. Because he liked them Caucasian girls.
You know what? His wife Cuban.
Man, that's Caucasian in white folks' world.
You know, some of them.
Listen, you know what? I got a problem with that. Hold on. And I don't even want to sound racist, but I got to be honest with y'all.
The way Mark Rubio out here functioning.
Listen, man, Puerto Rican, and they don't claim us. They don't even like us. They don't act like it. Look at. Listen, man. You know, they don't like us, especially, listen, even Africans don't like us African Americans. We ain't liked by nobody, and that's why I don't like none of their ass.
You know what? I was thinking about this earlier. I'm so glad you said that, man, because I was thinking about this yesterday when I was smoking a cigar. That every experience I've had with African people, with brothers from the continent, African people, I've never had a bad experience. I remember one time, some females, so a woman I was messing with, her friends, you know, they had some, you know, some African boyfriends. So, you know, they had a get together. We all, you know, went over their house, and they sat at a table. They had, I'll never forget this. They had a whole chicken. It was just them. The women were sitting on the couch. They was eating on the couch. They had a whole chicken in a bowl of rice, and everybody just had like a fork. They just had like a spoon, and they would just eat it. You know what I mean? Just like that.
Yeah.
With their hands, they got to eat. And I sat back. I had never seen nothing like this. I'm like, oh, you know, and they stopped eating and looked at me, and they was like, you know, brother, the one that cooked it was like, brother, come sit down and eat with us. We would appreciate it. And they stopped eating until I came and sit down. And you know, I know everybody experienced different, but yeah, I just never had a bad experience. And I'm not saying that it ain't them, you know, some African brothers, you know, that from the continent, people that move like that in the arrogant, because they do, but that just hadn't been my personal experience.
Well, you know, I ain't, you know, the few I've ran and tried to do business with were very condescending, insulting, and disrespectful. And I've had to check them. And that's something I normally don't do, especially when I'm in my leisurely mode. When I had to check the last African I did, I'm going to tell you what happened, and I ain't going to hold you up. Normally when I pick my daughter up from school, we stop at their store. Now, this particular time, I picked my daughter up later, but she still had on her, what I consider, her athletic workout gear. She didn't change clothes from practice at school, cheerleading practice, with her biking shorts or whatever you know the stuff they wear. But I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, well, come on. But normally my thing, we always stop at this store because my baby loves sunflower seeds. So every day I'm up there, I'm gonna stop at this store because they sell the big bag of the David sunflower seeds that you cannot even hardly find all the time in Kroger. This particular time he had this young, musty ass African in him. And so when I come in this small store, I normally go straight to the back. My daughter goes to the other side where the sunflower seeds at. Now, where I'm going has an aisle, but the aisle is facing behind the counter. This man eyeing my daughter. I'm watching him while I'm reaching for my drink out the cooler. Eyeing my she was 13 then, 13-year-old daughter, like a grown-ass woman. And then on top of that, by the time I make it to the counter, he had the audacity to instigate a conversation with her. After I've seen this, and I checked his mustache quick and told him I beat him with his own goat head. Don't play with me about mine. Never speak to my underage daughter. I don't fool with y'all. I don't play with Mexican men like that, black men. My daughter's underage, and y'all gonna respect that while I'm not with her. I'm talking about just looking at, you know how, and I'm like, come on, man, I couldn't believe it. Because I stop at this store every day. And I don't know whether he didn't recognize she was with me, but I'm like, dude, that's what you up in the store doing, is eyeing the community's little black girl. I said, dude, we don't play that shit here. What do you say, man? I said, boy, bitch, you heard me? I snapped. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all forgive me, ladies. I snapped on it. Because I don't like that perversion. I don't like no man looking at kids or even a grown woman like they ain't never seen a set of tail before. Don't do that. And then I've had to do the other one like that. It's like it's a store full of them freaks. I'm like, well, why are y'all over here in America eyeing people's children? And that's honestly, this store turned me against them. That's what happened.
I didn't respect how you feel, man.
That's what turned me against them. Then when you go to their community, you don't even have access to their damn women. They just like them damn Mexicans. I get sick of that shit. I ain't no racist, but we don't even have access to their women.
That's a good point.
Not even in a Mexican.
I don't think I ever seen the everyday
dude.
Brother with an African chick.
Dude, you not gonna see a African American with an African chick, and you not gonna see your average illegal immigrant Mexican with no black man, not no woman. They don't even let them serve us if we in the Mexican restaurant. They got dudes out there serving in the Mexican restaurants down here now. Ain't no more Mexican female waitresses.
And, you know, at mine up here, I eat at a couple good Mexican spots up here, so a lot of them around. I be seeing both, and one is like a one-up. I be seeing both up here. Like,
bro, they don't. It's a different breed. Cause we'll get them here.
Like the family, they got the family living here where I'm at. So the family, they serve everything you got.
And the sad part about it is 80% of their clientele is black women. That's why they got them dudes out there on that floor.
I ain't gonna lie, I be clowning chicken fajitas, chicken tacos.
Usually
a steak fajita. I get this, the never-ending refill of the nacho chips, the hottest sauce, and my forehead be sweating when I leave there. Yes, he's back. We know. We put the extra.
Like, man, I get sick of them doing that though, and then we as a people just flock to them, and I'm like, dude, how is you running around here with this dude that can't halfway speak English, and they don't even want us speaking to their women?
Yep, I had one Mexican girlfriend in my lifetime.
I had one too, but I was 9. I was 9 years old. And they hid them girls ever since.
They hit him.
They hid them. And they was listen, and they were in the community. They were in the community. Do you hear me? They were black and white people in Indiana at that point in time. But they didn't let them go to the playground. They didn't let them go to the black boys out there. Did he have any Mexican sisters? He have a Mexican sister?
Yeah.
They have a black boyfriend?
Yeah. They was, yeah, man, they was cool, man.
I don't know, Ebony Dancer. They said that Katie is better. They said Katie Taylor better than her. Somebody asked the Ebony Dancer, 7290 asked what white girl is better. They said?
Yeah, I can't go. As soon as they said that, they lost me. Like I said, if it would have been like...
I think it was motive behind it.
If they said Aaron Wolf or Layla, it could have been debatable. But especially if it would have been Aaron Wolf, I could have seen it.
And you know what? And I might be wrong, but it's no way from a business standpoint, man, that I've allowed you to make millions off of my likeness and with me, and right before my big fight, you come out and tell the world
it definitely was a cold shot.
that I'm number 2.
It definitely was a slap in the face and a cold shot.
No.
I'm offended. I'm keeping it real.
When she come out, it's going on.
I'm offended.
I ain't no telling what she got to say. Pat better get out of the way, I know that. Pat better not say nothing stupid around her.
I thought I seen it all when Bill Belichick didn't get in the Hall of Fame in the first round. This is one too much for me.
And I'm saying, where did this come from? For the last 2 years, where did this out the blue?
To not give the rightful deserving black champion that pound for pound where she needed to be at, it could have been her, or I wouldn't have been mad. I wanted to be correct.
But listen, this ain't.
Stood down for Ann Wolf.
But this ain't even based on race. If we went by actual, but I'm saying, but hold on, she's not undisputed like Claressa. Listen, she's 17 times undisputed. I think that Katie was 3 times. How?
Because it ain't boxing.
It's more to this. They can't be going off the record. They can't be going off the record.
It doesn't add up.
She's made some new enemies, y'all. She's made, and I think I might be wrong, but we'll see in the near future. You know what the problem gonna be? It's gonna be with Win Records and Papoose representing her and being in her life. I just believe that. I didn't get it, Her Majesty. What phone you texted? I didn't get your pick, Her Majesty. I didn't get it. Or it ain't came in yet. You know how my Wi-Fi is down here. But yeah, that messed me up, Status.
You.
I was like, hold on, I couldn't have read. I actually went back 2 hours later to verify this was not AI, and my mind wasn't playing tricks on me.
I was just waiting for you to say that it was Ann Wolf. And when it wasn't that, my mind didn't register anything else. I knew it was something I couldn't believe or take really seriously.
You know, I was like, ain't no way. And you know, I do try and like to pride myself and say that I remain biased, even though I don't like it. And I just don't believe in this assessment of, I just don't believe this. I think it's more to it. I think that Claressa, career-wise, is really going to pay for her affiliation and deal with Win Records and locking herself up with them, I think that she's gonna miss a lot of opportunities because of them status.
You may have a point. We gonna see. We gonna see how this unfolds. You may have a point because the way this is not. It don't make sense.
Cause like I say, don't you remember the first deal? It wasn't just Selena. It was Dazn as well, and on the promoting of Claressa Shields. So now they've made millions of dollars with this young woman. And off of this woman. Nobody broadcasts her fights but them. She give them sole rights to broadcast her fights. Did you know that? If we watch that fight, we want to watch it off of Dazn Network.
Like I said, you raised some valid points tonight. We gonna see how this unfolds because it ain't making sense, and it definitely was a slap in the face.
Yeah, I totally agree, and it makes no sense because we are talking about an undisputed champion. We're not talking about a poo-putt champion or status. This woman is 17. She's defended this title. She's defended the title 17 times.
And that's why I'm just ending all kind of, conversations and discussions with people. Listen, if you want to, Claressa dating choices or whatnot, this can be criticized. But her hands and her boxing record, this beyond reproach.
Yeah, they can't. They didn't have to.
She got out the mud and got out that ring. Oh, this I can't let nobody trade on me.
They didn't have to do that. And then this, and they not gonna convince me that it wasn't motive behind them doing this. They not before the big fight. And like I say, I believe it's gonna have a lot to do with Win Records being in her life. Not necessarily Papoose, but Win Records itself.
Exactly what you said. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Because this company is new.
Records came in as a promoter. It was just another piece of the pie. There was another piece of the pie that the dancers couldn't get their hands on.
And they newcomers.
Other people, of course.
And they newcomers.
Yeah.
The boxing community
Don't like that.
is an old community. There's only a handful of legitimate promoters. Legitimate promoters. And Win is not even in that field. But listening to Papoose, they brought them folks in. It's not going to turn out good for Claressa. I think it's already shown.
I don't think it's been completely all Claressa. It's been completely all Papoose. I think what's also.
Well, it wouldn't be she wouldn't be with Win Records without Pap being in her life.
I'm not saying that part. I'm not disputing that. But I'm just saying her overall business, overall business goals and objectives. I think that's got a lot to do with Papoose, but I only back Papoose by her being fortunate enough to have Terrence Bud Crawford,
Yeah.
life and see how he did it and whatnot. So she got the right people in her corner again. Because Terrence Bud is not liked. They just stripped Shakur Stevenson and his belts to the WBC.
Oh, but hold on, but you bringing them up, or what are you saying? They represented by Win Record?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that these are men that, they are not with big time promoters. They in their own lanes. They basically promoting themselves for their own brands. This is not really like you said in boxing.
Okay, but see, that ain't what I mean, though. What I actually mean, my friend, is in the boxing world, it's a small community of promoters. She actually hurt that small community by bringing some rappers into it for the money. You get what I'm saying? See, listen. If you Google promoters, it'll show you. It'll actually show you that there's only a handful of legitimate promoters that's promoting championship fights. Win ain't even on that list, bro. They've never promoted a fight. Never.
If this take off, they in. Jay Prince, Rap A Lot Records. This won't be the.
But don't use Jay Prince as. But now hold on. But you missing. But no, Jay Prince is not a good example because his partnership didn't last that long with Floyd Mayweather, and
He still got
he
fighters. He
now,
got
but
still got
but
fighters.
not valid, not like that, not like Floyd was, not like Floyd was.
Not on Floyd level, but he still got boxers. They still
See,
promote. They
but
still
not on that.
boxers.
But I'm talking about that money level, though. Status. Floyd was a money train. Claressa is a money train. You know what I mean? A money
And
train.
I get your point. I know. I understand exactly what you mean, and I hope it. Like you said, I think that may have played a role. And we'll see how it goes. If she win the fight, how much money made off of it?
No, we ain't gonna know that. We ain't gonna know that, man. We ain't gonna know that. They ain't gonna let us in on that.
I'm just saying, not for us. Like what they take in, or how this business partnership go, if it lasts, if it's a success or not.
We ain't gonna know none of that.
But like you said, I can understand why, you know what I mean, Dan doesn't feel the way they feel. But I like her taking her own path, man. Yeah, I hope it go right. If it don't go right, at least she did it her way.
I honestly hope that Weird Records know how to promote a fighter, or this gonna be devastating for her career.
I think if it ain't like
Thank you, Ebony.
if the arena ain't more than halfway sold out, I hate to see how you gonna go live after this.
I ain't got no expectations of that happening. I don't believe that's gonna happen at all.
You don't even believe half of the arena gonna be sold out?
No, she said if she already boasting 13 and saying she 5 short, that means she ain't sold but about 8 or 9,000. We always inflated. She claiming 13. I'm gonna say 8 or 9.
You said the numbers inflated?
Yeah. Her words is yesterday 13,000, and she was thanking everybody, and she was so grateful that she only had 5,000 more tickets to total out 18,000 sold out venue, and already 18,000 is not nothing to brag on.
Okay.
For a million dollar fight, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of revenue. It takes a lot of revenue. You know, a lot of revenue.
We gonna see you walk around at the fight too. Is it gonna be Pepper? Who she gonna get?
No, it's supposed to be Boosie, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's supposed to be Boosie, man. Boosie's supposed to walk her down. Listen, man, Pep better not bring his ass out. Pep better not bring his ass out.
She can just go there for this 2 times.
Man, ain't nobody playing with Pep ass. Pep did enough rapping at the damn press conference. That's enough. He better not bring his ass out with that rap. Don't nobody want to hear that. Ain't no such thing lying status. We don't care to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear Pap walk in with her. We not gonna lie to her.
You know, yeah, man, go on there finesse 2 times, do it.
Well, they say they the same Boosie. Boosie got Boosie badass bringing it on. Yeah. That's what they say now.
I think I might end up making me some pinto beans with smoked turkey leg, cornbread, and rice.
What?
I think I might make this tomorrow, man. I'm sucking my beans tonight.
I got some Swedish meatballs in there, and I got some pasta down, and I'm just gonna eat me a little bit of Swedish meatball, a couple of Swedish meatballs with a little bit of pasta. I got pneumonia and flu in my house. I got 2 people sick in my house, and I'm trying to stay the hell away from them, y'all. I might sleep in this room tonight.
Be careful, man, and take it easy.
Yeah, they coughing out of both ends around here. I'm so sick of folks coughing, but they ain't got no. I'm trying to cook them a little bit of late supper. Hopefully they'll eat some and give them some damn medication. But they gonna have to do something about this coughing. Cause I told them I don't have no mask left, but I got some rags to tie around their damn face.
And this measles outbreak out here too.
But that hurt my feeling status. Because like you said, at the end of the day, you know, we can dislike somebody for whatever we say. But this is her career. And she's earning it. And we gotta realize when people do shit against us that they know gonna cost us or hurt us, it's always for a reason.
Agreed. I'm not going.
They did not release that a week before the fight to make Claressa happy. And what make it so bad, Danza is still broadcasting the fight and handling that end of. They handle all of her the financial aspect of broadcasting and the business that they brings in. Dancing does.
See, that list was gonna fly to a goofy, not for people that know about it. Not to people that know better. That's not.
Thank you, Ebony Dancer. And that's crazy for me to treat her like that. And like I said, I know I understand people come with all different types of energy to discuss her, but that does not have nothing to do with my opinion. I don't have less respect for her skills as a boxer. Her morality as a young black woman sucks. That's my problem with Claressa. She's not what the definition of what a champion. She does not carry herself, act or talk or behave like the definition of what the abridged Webster Dictionary considers a champion. And I'm disappointed in that part of her because I'm not used to black women being that elite, being that damn ridiculous and angry and caught up like that. She could have had all the Mary pipes she wanted. But she ain't got to be on the beach about it. You don't make videos about it. In my community, that type of behavior gets you hurt. Even if that woman don't want that man. You still can't be lollygagging all over town and all over Facebook with somebody's husband or wife. Folks get hurt over that. Stop making that normal, Claressa. And stop saying we hate because we telling you we just believe that you were better than that. We just believe that Pap is old enough to make you legitimate by now. He has proven himself to be with the shit. Because he don't give a damn how you look or how your brand suffers. He gonna hold the same position he got. He don't want to be a fiat. He won't even lie and say they engaged. He won't even give her that status. He won't even let her lie and put a fake ring on her finger.
Because he know if he get Miss Shields to say they engaged, that ain't gonna be no open-ended engagement. When does this happen? It's gonna be a time frame with that. And either they gonna get married at that said time frame, or somebody might get the pause put on them. I'm just saying, somebody, first initials PAP, something like that. Gonna get the pause put on them, or something. It ain't gonna end well playing with her emotions like that. It ain't gonna end well. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go that route with her. No, I mean, no.
We got to stick together a little bit more than what we're doing too, Status. Because I'm going to tell you something. I watched I ain't even going to call their name. But the stuff that they said about that young lady, just being messy and ugly. And I'm like, bruh, why are you talking like that about somebody's child? You wouldn't say that in her face. We ain't got to disrespect her to talk about her, y'all.
That's what seemed to be the driving force behind this more than anything. I think that's something that bothers me. Not on your channel, on your platform, but around like it's just so much hate and vitriol for her dating choices that people can't separate that in an unbiased way from her boxing life and see that, this pound for pound ranking is out of control. They can't separate the two.
Yeah, but they could.
Most people, they just don't want her to be successful or seen as, elite, on no level.
And it's showing now. It's showing now, and I hope she getting it. I hope she getting it. Because before she act like she didn't get it. But she actually see that there's some powers to be. She worried about us. And there's some people out here trying to cut our ass down for real status. It's somebody got disdain for her for real.
I couldn't believe it.
It's no way in the hell. No way in the hell that they were supposed to be released that the way they did it and the timing of it. I'm sorry.
I can't make it make sense.
I do not get that. And you broadcasting, but you broadcasting this woman's fight. You know, you broadcasting a woman's fight. That's what's messed up. You know, you actually making millions off this woman. They gonna be probably the only power to be that's gonna make money. Yeah. Because they put on a great show. Her lad, listen, the fight wasn't great, but the card was great. The undercard was great. And I'm thinking this is the way it's going to turn out this time, Daddy. They're going to have a great undercard, great entertainment, and Claressa going to look like a damn fool if she can't finish Franchon this time. She got to finish this time, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all may think I'm putting some pressure on her. She got to destroy Franchon.
And what round should she finish?
Yeah.
What you think? What round do you predict?
I think it's going to be hard for Franchon to come out in the fourth if she's still with us.
I'm going to go with the third. I'm going to go with the second or third.
You know, I just don't see it. I don't see it, y'all. Franchon is just not cut from that cloth. Not for that kind of devastation. That's a mean. She ain't gonna be able to get that ass whooping off of her.
Agreed.
She can't get that ass whooping off of her, y'all. Not this ass whooping that's coming her way. You see, Claressa gonna see everybody that done said something about her this year. And she gonna hit her like he Papoose. Plus she mad at Papoose. Papoose been running around there lying like he all in love and shit, and she ain't even engaged and shit, man. Claressa gonna whoop somebody's ass real soon. Pap needs to do right. Because he gonna get hurt. And then Status and them gonna have to go to the hospital and see your ass.
I'll send the card.
Status gonna have to go and come check on it, gonna have to go check on his man.
I'm gonna send the card, you know what I mean? Send out a card, good comment online. Just put something on Instagram, get on Instagram and get in there. I said what I said to solve.
Man, what? No, but this is bad and it should be embarrassing. Okay, to wrap this up.
It is embarrassing.
And you don't think that Corey Holcomb gonna take the fight, huh?
No, man. I can't see it. We'll see if we can get down for if they up it to like 100. You know.
Listen, he said that he ain't doing no shows though. You better get that 50.
What is this about? I'm so irritated, man, as I'm getting ready eventually to get off the phone with you and go outside smoking another cigar. I'm just frustrated about this. Us as black people, this is irritating. What is we doing? Brothers got successful podcasts, still cut their nose off the spike they face and embarrass themselves in their community at the same goddamn time. Excuse my language.
We don't speak on it. We don't speak on it. We actually let content, and we go support these people. See, this is our fault.
I can't even do Corey no more.
No, we have to stop. Listen, we should have stopped when he called his daughter a B. Y'all know that's not normal for black men to do. We don't call our daughter, our women, the B word. We don't do that. I don't give a damn who you done heard do it. Real good, decent black men. Successful at heart black men don't see their daughters like that. And they would never let such cruel, hateful words come out of their mouth for a princess that came out of their nutsack. Corey is an abomination as a black man. And anybody that's still supporting them should not be able to claim being a black man either. I said I ain't gonna take it back. They doing too much, Status.
I don't like what you just said. I get it. I respect it. I'm just saying, I'm past the point with him past this. I think like this could have been handled better.
How?
I'm not defending it at all.
Hold on, we talking about Corey or we talking about somebody else?
I'm talking about Corey.
How can you defend Corey?
I'm not defending that at all. I'm past the point. But before this, I like the extreme kind of comedy doctrine, not this stuff about.
But hold on.
What happened about motherfucker, oh girl, this and that? I'm not co-signing any of this stuff.
Well, that's what we talking about tonight. That's all we talking about. We talking about his basic perception of women in his community as well as his own biological black daughter. We talking about him addressing two other black females like that, meaning Anton Williams, Anton Daniel, black wife, black daughter. We talking about the thousands of black listeners. You got to accept the fact status. Now he's actually added kids to the bunch in the worst. Listen, it's a video right now where somebody has did a compilation of all that type of language that he said. Somebody has dug up and it ain't good. It's worse than the one clip status. Somebody has actually, a content creator, somebody has went back and everything perverse and unacceptable that you can say. They made a compilation of it. It is playing on YouTube right now. And it's not a good. So when you say it could have been a better way, yes, he could have came out and told the truth. Black men need therapy too. It's certain things we should not say. I know that it's not a good look. I allow myself to be vexed to anger. You never, ever put your hand on a woman. It was unexcusable, but you know what he came in? He came out and turned his male fans, and they still stuck with him. Even after the mugging incident, he still had his fan base, remember? Nobody told him no. They said, well, you know what? Shit happens. But check this out. Here come the content about stepdaughters and all that. And it got worse than that. Because like I said, the compilation ain't even got that clip in it. It's got clips of other screwed up stuff Corey said. So how do you address that as black men when a black man is saying the worst crap possible? How can you defend that as a fan? You said it your best. You didn't stop fucking with 5150 because of how I feel or anybody else. It's because of what Corey is saying.
Yeah, just the way agreed. I'm not defending it, getting in front of it at all. Man, it's absolutely not. I just hate, just from top to bottom, just, from Anton Daniels to the other dude, Osei Jackson, just, I'm just to a point with this stuff, man.
Well, we waiting on you. That's the only way we can change the game. It takes good brothers like you to say, listen, I understand we got problems in our community, but there's still somebody's black man. There's still somebody's son. There's still somebody's grandson, somebody's future husband or husband, and we can talk about him without tearing him down. The same about black women. We go in, Corey Holcomb has used dark humor that was borderline funny, and it went into the abyss of perversion.
That's an excellent way to put it.
And there's nothing you can do to save him. As bad as we hate to see them cut their nose, Anton Daniels will never be the same. That thick red bone right now gave a latest interview where she said, I watched it. I only watched it because she thick like Her Majesty.
Was it a side chick or something?
No, she said wasn't nothing going on, but he did flirt. He did do and say things that she didn't like. In other words, she slick politically throwed him under the bus. Because, listen, between the pictures and how she built, that woman built like Her Majesty. That's a thick ass red bone. Ain't no old ass nerd with no hole in his afro flying cross country, sharing the same hotel. I ain't inviting her to the room or trying to get in her. She can lie all she wants to. I believe she was a side chick. And if I was traveling with her, I'd have made her my side chick too.
You know what? Since you said it like that, man, I ain't even go against it. Because I would have did it too. You put it like that, and stab it like that, I ain't gonna go against it.
And I ain't saying that disrespectfully, and I don't, that's not my intent. But if you see me, if I come see you, and you know for a fact right now that my wife is actually 57 years old, and I'm 59, and I show up in your city, and you pick me up at the airport, and that woman with me is 30, and she thick, and you know OG like them thick, and she top heavy, like you know top OG like them. You know damn well that ain't my wife. That's my side chick. Stop playing with me. We ain't traveling personally. We ain't traveling that far personally, professionally with no super fine chick. Black men don't get that close because we know we don't believe in passing up a good meal.
Agreed. Especially when it's got some greens, barbecue chicken, 2 pieces of wheat bread, some grape juice. Let's move on.
Thick, Her Majesty, thick. That girl had them thick thighs and she got them thick red thighs.
Thicker than peanut butter?
Yeah, she very attractive and she thick with it. And that makes Anton Daniels look worse. Now he's looking like the very thing he said. He didn't appreciate it, black men. Oh, you hypocrites. Oh, you hypocrites, Anton. You've been riding around here with these thick ass red bones. Boy, I told y'all last year, this was gonna be the year of exposure.
Oh, man.
I told y'all this was gonna be the year. This was gonna be the year. Charleston White next, you see they run his ass out of North Carolina.
Man, listen, that he put the dude, when he put a dude in the wheelchair, the headlock, that looked real to me, man. The way he uplifted him by his neck out the chair, that didn't look like a skit, man. What if it was a skit? What was the story? What was the plot? I ain't get none of this. I seen like 3 more people like, man, let him go. He slammed him down and ran out on stage, and next thing I can't call it from there.
Yeah. Man, I tell you something else that Corey Holcomb said. Corey Holcomb actually sang a song about Darlene, made a song, a parody of Darlene, telling her, if one be won't, one be will, just because she would not disrespect a black woman with a t-shirt. Corey Holcomb did too much. We got no mercy, no feel sorry for Corey Holcomb. Not up in here.
He definitely getting his moment of truth.
It's just certain stuff we should not say or do. And we got to be able to acknowledge that from now on out. And we got to stop lying about it. We just got to stop lying to that. That it's okay that we say. And you know I've expressed that even in here. Even though I know it's a lot of disdain and a lot of distaste and dislike for Claressa Shields. You know I've held in the road and say, hold on, y'all. We can laugh, talk, play Dazn and all that, but we don't have to go into deep disrespect and hate for that woman. She's still one of ours.
You're definitely right. Agree.
She's still one of ours. You can't do that. There's no way we can keep justifying the way we treat one another. And I'm waiting on you, bro. We need some more good people out here doing content. You want to know how you can play your position and play your part? Come on, get off that bench and start bringing some real content back to YouTube. Because now YouTube ain't full of nothing Even a live stream is not live stream no more. I can't get all the 1,000 views, but can go right next door and somebody in a live like they got a rain live stream and it's a damn cartoon or a damn picture. Live stream ain't even live stream no more. It's hard as hell out here in these YouTube streets.
And YouTube went out earlier.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm late on live.
I ain't never seen that before.
Man, it ain't over.
So I don't know what happened that it went down completely, but that wasn't by accident.
Nah, that wasn't. Because it did, listen, it was a test run for something bigger. I done lived long enough to know that don't nothing happen for a coincidence. YouTube did not go out tonight for nothing. I'm telling y'all, we gotta wake up and don't even have no YouTube tomorrow. We might not even have no YouTube tomorrow.
I'm gonna stay away from saying certain things just, to make sure we keep the conversation on topic. But I'm just gonna say a certain entity from the government contacted Google, all the email companies like, we want everybody data that says something bad about ICE.
Listen, people better be back and they stuff up that they have on their channels, all I can tell them. Just because we got everything back today don't mean we're going to get everything back tomorrow. See, they was playing with folks' home, and it was just certain aspects of YouTube acting a fool tonight. You could actually still access your home page by clicking on your picture, but you couldn't click on home to get into your home page. You had to backdoor your own channel to get in. And I was like, damn, have I been hacked? See, I thought I was hacked.
Yeah, I myself was trying for like 5 minutes, like, what's going on? Is my phone about to die? Is it something with it malfunctioning? What's going on? Did they ban me or something like that? What's
yeah, I'm like, damn, somebody trying to get me a strike, ain't it? I'm like, hell, I ain't did nothing yet.
To be aware is to be alive. That wasn't by no accident.
No, it wasn't. And I tell people all the time, man, stop with that coincidence stuff. Listen, ain't nobody did shit to you by accident. If that man hit you, that man meant to hit your ass. If he stole from you, he meant to steal from you. And this shit ain't no accident. We got to start accepting people for what they show us.
Agreed. And not what they tell us.
None of it. None of it. None of what they say.
Well,
That's
I'm
real.
ready to pop up off this phone, man.
I said, yeah, I had to go in there. I finally got through. I had to cook them a little bit of something. Everybody sick in my house with me. Boy, I tell you, my day is never over with.
Be careful, man. Let me know the next time you go live, too, man.
I will. I be trying, and I was going to go earlier, and then I couldn't get into YouTube. Mine had been out about 2 hours.
I'll get on your time. However it go, I'll keep
Yeah, I will. I will. Like I say, I was just shocked that it had get back. It popped back up, and I said, well, let me go and do my live stream. I'm trying to get back doing things at a normal time like I used to before I went on my vacation to spend time with my daughter, because my channel really did suffer from my lack of content. And I didn't like that because, I'm used to going live and talking. But when I was in a good place, but it's not my home. And they like music. And so I couldn't tell nobody in their own home, listen, cut your music down or don't play your music.
Yeah,
so,
you did right. I did the same thing.
Yeah, so, my content and my channel did suffer, but I'm back. And we're going to get back to a regular because I appreciate you and I really need you all to push this spring. It's time. It's too much going on. It's too much going on for you not to start dropping some 3-minute shorts for comments. Shorts are always the easy way in. People go to those just out of pure curiosity. I know that they say that shorts don't help your channel, but listen, it's on you to pull the evergreen videos out your ass and get people to watch them. The shorts will bring them to your channel. You gotta keep them.
I'm gonna keep that advice of mine.
Yeah, you have to remember that shorts will get you subscribers, but you're gonna have to figure out through the analytics and knowing exactly what the reason why they clicked on your short for you to be able to follow up with content. So whatever you do, make sure it's what you love and believe in. And if all you got is good commentary, don't pretend like you know fucking traveler.
Makes sense.
If you ain't no preacher, don't be talking about the pulpit. Talk about politics if you're a politician.
Talk about what you know.
People gonna question it. I'm OG, you just don't know it yet. It's because I've endured and overcame. I speak what I've lived. I speak what I felt. And I owe nobody no lie, not no wife, no children. They'll tell you, if you was looking at my family face, they'll tell you, no, he ain't fake. This is how he lived each and every day of his life. That's how he protected and took care of us. He was mean as hell, but he had to be. He had a lot of us to take care of and protect. So I couldn't walk around being a nice fucking guy every day with a whole wife, with a house full of kids to protect while I was at work. You needed to know if you crossed me or my family what was going to happen.
As it should be.
You know, so people say, man, I used to think you was mean back then. I said, I was. I had to be. I had to be mean. I had 5 black sons in Mississippi, in the Mississippi Delta. What the hell you mean? No, I'm being me. I'm protecting them. I don't want no white folks or no ninjas killing or taking my sons away from me underage. And God has blessed me. My youngest son and my wife's youngest son right now, and I'm going to let you go, is 29 years old. And they lost so many friends and cousins along the way. And my baby boy that God blessed me with out of 6 kids and 5 living is 29 years old. And I raised all of them in the worst of times for black boys.
I'm happy to hear that, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you calling me. Hey, remember I'm your OG and I love you, baby boy. Let's get the microphones and stuff up and going for real soon. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, because I got cooking challenges against your ass. For some reason, I really do think deep down that your ass think you can be cooking some stuff. Some just telling me that you think you can handle me in the kitchen.
I would cook your ass.
Okay.
Pause.
Y'all hear him? I'm going to bust both holes in your nose when you try it.
See, that was the devil. See, I'm trying to stay on a different path.
No, not with trying to beat me cooking.
This quarterly stuff, trying to turn it differently. So that was just something that shouldn't even came out.
Do you, Jimmer? What part of Mississippi you live in, Jimmer? Listen, man, I'm going to bust both holes in your nose so you won't be able to smell my good cooking. Hey, you stay safe, my friend, and call me.
All right. I will be tapped in, man.
Bet.
Too, man. Be careful, man, and my thoughts out to you and your family, man. I hope everybody feel better soon, man.
Everybody went to the emergency room today but me. Yeah, everybody had to get the fluid, the antibiotics, and the whole nine. They half had the flu, the other half had pneumonia.
Be careful, man. I'm gonna be tapped in. I'm
Bet.
back to moderating.
Stay up, bro.
Get off live.
Bet. Right.
Okay.
We are back. Oh Lord, Mount Bayou, how are you tonight, homie? I am in Greenwood. I am probably, I think about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away from Mount Bayou, Jamal. No, we can't continue to treat one another like we don't matter, we don't exist. But we can't be lying to one another neither, y'all. That's one of the worst things we can do too is lie to one another and pretend like this negative behavior is normal in our community. And we it's not. It's not normal. It's just not. Stop lying to people and stop lying to yourself and realize we got a lot of stuff to fix. As black men, stop worrying about checking the black woman. Let's check our damn self. We so busy trying to check the black woman that we ain't even checking ourselves no more. We letting ourselves do what the hell we want to do. How the hell you gonna check a woman and can't even check your damn self? Then we wondering why grown ass people running around here feeling like they are entitled to other people's wealth. This how we bringing them. Y'all, I want to thank y'all so much for being here tonight. It is late. I am going to get out of here. Remember, I love you. I'm going to get ready to check on everybody. I got sickness in my house. Y'all stay up. Stay sane. And keep your awareness up. And join me tomorrow night. I'm going to come up with a great show tomorrow night. I'm going to try and come on between 7:30 p.m. But like I say, between YouTube and everything else, I don't ever know, but I will try and see y'all tomorrow night. Y'all just stay safe. And remember, if you catch me in the replay, please hit that like button. And thank you all so much for being here tonight. I'm your OG, and I'm out of here.